no naughty words.
Do a countdown. Do a countdown. Do a countdown. Do a countdown.
Now.
Okay.
You guys are like, do a countdown. I was like, sorry, it's already started.
All right, D&D time. Paint us the picture, Lewis.
So, the last part of this puzzle is simple. Pick the correct phrase.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It's just that shrimple, he says.
Well, we're fucked. Oh, wait, are we not doing
Trivius,
the,
you're first.
What a banner.
You know, I'll say them out loud. Your phrases are, I counted days by my own heartbeat. I forgot time the second day. Time meant nothing when I had no purpose. There were multiple hints slowly sifted through, and one really big one I gave for this puzzle.
Scubas, can I ask a favor? Because my autistic ass already forgot half of them. Can you please put them in chat?
Put what in chat?
Put the phrases in chat so I can see
them.
No,
everyone gets different phrases.
I know, I'm saying when you get to me, will you put them in chat for me?
Yeah, I put them in chat.
Okay, thank you.
Go on, Trivius. You can all still fully hear each other, by the way.
Hey, what you guys think I should pick?
Could you repeat the phrases again? I forgot.
About going by it one by one. I'm sending everyone's phrases now. Jose, if you don't get this correct, by the way, I'm strangling your, I'm strangling Axio. Those are your phrases.
Well, okay, what do you want me to pick? Like, I just need to pick the right one in what context?
Where's my phrase?
I'm getting to you. I'm streaming. Wow.
He was about to say the magical word.
What's the context that I'm picking this for?
You have to pick the right phrase. That's what the context is, Jose.
Will all of these phrases come together and make a sentence?
There's a simpler solution to that. You move my camera down. Is it not doing the do's anymore? Oh.
I feel like that's so.
It's not tracking me anymore. Wow. Goofy.
He won't play Mr. Quiet for you. Get mad, get mad, get mad, get mad, get mad. Didn't it work?
Why?
You lobotomized your camera.
Camera lobotomy.
I feel
like the camera just died.
I feel like the phrases you gave me is so obvious.
My fucking camera!
The camera just died.
Oh, that's hot as fuck.
Camera.
I think I burned my camera out.
Oh no!
Scooby, I looked up and saw your face, and then it just went black. Like it legit just died on you.
Shit. You just slap it around. Like.
Put it in the freezer, let it cool down.
I mean, you slapped it once and it did kind of work, but then it went back to black. It went back to money. Hey, at least I got money to look up. Mission success.
You want me to look up?
You did look up.
Why are
it's
you
back.
like this?
Oh,
It's
great.
back, Scuba. Back. Now just
Fuck.
don't blow up.
Oh, great.
Just going again. Technical issues. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
You guys have things to pick. Timer's going, by the way. Don't forget that.
Oh shit.
I already
Uh,
responded with a question mark next to the thing that I responded with.
Scubas,
Because I don't know the
do
context in which I'm answering this, but I guess it's going based on something else.
My
that I-
camera's been
Okay,
lobotomized. I can't believe this.
Okay, I'm gonna pick number one, Scubas.
Hold on. Okay. So starting with Drivius. Say out your phrase that you picked.
I forgot time the second day.
Doma. Say out the phrase you picked.
I must have done something wrong.
Ding ding ding. Did you have a phrase you picked, Money?
Yes.
Say out the phrase you picked.
They put me in a room so I wouldn't bother them.
Ding ding ding. Okay, Buster. Man, it's so weird having to manually adjust my camera now.
Real.
Eliminate yourself. Oh my god. it was so
75%,
fucking-
guys. So Drivius got one wrong. Which
I thought you
Drivius,
said.
Can we share the options we got with each other?
as you pick the wrong one, everyone's percentage goes up 5%.
Ooh. I thought you said it was slowing down from last
Yeah,
session.
but then Drivius picked the wrong answer. God, I hate
Curious.
this not tracking me anymore.
Dang it! Now I'm questioning what one I should pick.
You guys have about like 15%, give or take.
Yo,
Plenty of room to mess around.
that first puzzle fucked us up. What's the second?
We spent the most time in the first one.
Yo.
All right, Scubas, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. Eventually, the silence started sounding like a voice.
Hold on.
Yo, can we share the options we got with each other?
Yes, you guys have the full ability to talk. I said this.
Okay, Cody, what are your options? I'll start with you.
80%.
Well, since that first one was wrong, number one, I counted days by my own heartbeat, and number three, time meant nothing when I had no purpose.
I think you're gonna pick time meant nothing when I had no purpose.
Okay, I've got 3.
That was
guys.
the one I was struggling with. I'm not gonna lie, I was struggling between those two.
Cause this
Grim,
feels...
you have one you want to speak out?
I'd like to talk with my companions first.
What'd you
Okay,
get?
yeah, you can do that.
What are your 3 options?
I got 3. There weren't any locks, just absence. I was free to leave, but I didn't want to, and I stayed because I liked the quiet.
Not a
I
word,
would say
Money.
the one-
Can I not speak on this?
No, I just thought you would say something at the line of.
Can you repeat the first one you said?
There weren't any locks, just absence.
I would personally pick that.
That's what I'm thinking as
What was
well.
your second one?
So is that the one you wish to speak out?
No, not yet. I was free to leave, but I didn't want to. That's the second one.
Remember, there's always plan B.
Okay. Yo, what the fuck is that?
It's a bullet.
Okay. I need to remember the trauma I put her through. Because that. This is clearly referring to the room.
Clearly referring to you being an abusive
Oh, wow.
person.
Why
Okay,
is yours?
could you
Why is
repeat?
yours wider than mine? Mine's a bit longer. I think yours is
Me
more
personally,
girth.
Parker,
me
could you repeat the first
personally,
one?
I would say like the first one.
That's what I'm thinking as well, yeah.
Could you repeat it for me?
The first one? That's what you wanted repeated, Money?
Yeah.
There weren't any locks, just absence.
Yeah, that sounds like a mom, all
I'm
right.
struggling between the two because she could have, by all means, she could have left by at any time, but she didn't want to because I told her to. But the telly could also be a lock, and I'm thinking if Scubas is gonna take this literally or metaphorically.
You remember the hints you were given,
We're giving hints.
We're giving
such as
hints.
words you're not allowed to say.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe this would have been good with hindsight.
You know what?
I thought
Okay.
Money
Sure.
got it because Money understood the task right away and picked the right one. But I guess Money just
Sure.
knows his abused wife that well.
Yo, fuck you.
Good. I think I've got it then. I think I got mine.
Okay, Alucard.
Even in
I
silence,
understand,
I
though.
kept listening for footsteps.
Yo. Yeah.
No, Money, I'm telling you, if you would have known my other options for what my word was, there was no way it would have been connected to the word I had.
alright,
Okay.
Scubus. I'm doing there weren't any locks, just absence.
Are you sure?
Let's just do it.
Say it out again.
There weren't any locks, just absence.
Jose, what's yours?
Jose already got it. Now we're
Grievous.
just waiting on Grievous.
Drivius? Didn't we already do Drivius?
He
No,
didn't get it
he
right.
fucked up.
Which one do you think?
Which
What are
one?
your options?
Hold on,
It
which one did you do,
coruscates
Cody?
to your words. You're not supposed to stay, Cody. So look back and see what your word is.
Actually, could you
What
repeat
are
what
your
you
options,
were
Cody?
given?
Okay.
This should be really easy for you, Cody.
I know.
Trivia's, what are your options? Oh, he's getting phone called.
My options are I counted days by my own heartbeat, and time meant nothing when I had no purpose.
Oh,
I would say
context-
counting the days.
Yeah, counting the days. Context clues in the first one was a bit,
Okay, counting the days then.
Are you
Say the
sure
full
you
thing.
have to say the full line?
Say the full
yeah.
thing.
I counted days by my own heartbeat.
All right.
Okay.
You all got it correct. All of your rooms proceed to fucking explode outwards. Wood panels flying everywhere. And you all see each other, sort of floating around in a sort of circular formation.
My
Spinning.
house exploding once again. Thanks, Ibis.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck you.
If we
My house
include
is
the
never
point of
fucking safe.
convergence, this makes it 5 times his house has exploded.
Yo, fuck you.
Also, Jose, just to let you know, Guy will be sending me preview sketch soon.
Yipper.
Yo, so can we just get some artwork done of Omiyama's house being blown up and him just there on his knees looking
You
at
gonna
it?
fund that project?
Yeah, you're gonna find
Find out. Get me a
Art
quote.
commissions ain't
Get me a
cheap.
quote. Like straight out, Cody, get me a quote.
I'll have to look, but sure.
I can talk to Vivid.
Give
She
you
still
a
owes me a
quote,
free
a
drawing.
quote.
Dude, Vivid
There's
owes
one
me
that's
like
philosopher
7.
I
that-
highly doubt she'll do the drawing, knowing that I'm here.
Dude, Vivid
You
owes me
do
like
this person.
7 drawings.
I didn't do anything. Well, I did, but didn't. Oh, so what's
It's a
the next
long
puzzle?
story.
It's a long story.
Yeah, we're getting sidetracked.
Okay,
Continue,
anyway.
continue.
As you all stare at each other, each of you in your own very ooze-like form, you somewhat, well, except for Grim. Actually, no. This applies to all of you.
Hmm.
Not a single one of you knows who the other is. They seem somewhat familiar, as if you've met them before, despite their current slime-like body.
Do I feel the unending
Yet
urge
you
to
can't
step on the
recall
ball?
their names. The only one y'all are able to recognize is your beloved husband, Omeama. But husband isn't quite right.
Force me.
Hey, you're getting assimilated. 75%, baby.
Let me out.
But before you can think any further, something begins to sort of wrap around you, forming a cocoon of sorts.
Yo.
As you are all then bundled up in this sort of organic membrane, your visibility heavily distorted as if looking through some sort of jello. And for the most part, your movement is pretty restricted. You'll hear a voice. You're in a box again. But this time, not move. You are wrapped within it, angled. You hear shouting, movement. You're being carried, dropped, punched, forgotten. Why the long finger money? Regardless, a furnace builds in your chest. Not of fire, but of pressure. And as it grows, something inside you wants to break free. It's not a thought. It's not rage. Because despite everything, it's simply you. You are the cocoon. Anyway, puzzle time! What, money? What?
Oh,
I see
man.
even
Is
in
my
the
writing
top-
not good enough for you?
Fuck you.
For Alucard and Grim, who came too late, the context behind this is after Slimewife got out of the room because Money's house fucking blew up, she was in a cocoon. Like, she cocooned herself. And then she got
Oh,
kidnapped. And during that kidnapping, Money did something that ended up getting used in a court case against him for physical abuse on Slimewife. He refuted it. He got around it, but it was still used against him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's a
still
reason
know
why
how
I
that
put in
happened.
punched. But
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose. I said I'm sorry.
Get this man a white shirt.
Yo, fuck you.
Get this man a wife beater.
Do not give me a wife beater and a do-rag unless it gives good stats.
We're getting you a wife beater, a do-rag, and a pack of Marlboros.
Do they give me a damage boost against women?
Bro.
We're getting so
Oh
far.
shit. Fucking I'm spacing. What's the giant ass fucking beer? Like it's like 7 beers in one bottle.
now this
Box?
is where I mentioned the solo activity.
Yo,
Everyone mute each other except for me.
I'm gonna be a moment before I do that, but I will tune everything else out.
I'm attacking and
All right, done.
Oh, everybody's muted.
Everyone's
Scuba,
been
it's just you
muted.
now. I'm gonna touch it.
All right, everyone's muted, but you, Scubus.
let me
Have
mute
you,
everyone.
have you heard about Vitelli, by the way?
Boom.
Bro's getting locked up in a
Boom.
maximum security prison in the
Boom. Everyone's
Philippines.
muted but you, Scuba.
You have all been given an emotion you are forced to feel. Begin.
What? The fuck you want me to do?
What's going on? Why is this happening to me?
Begin what?
I thought he
I don't know
loved
what I'm
me.
doing, and what I'm doing is right.
Why
or
am I here?
wrong.
What did I
Doesn't make
do?
any sense.
Why is he so ashamed of me? Why won't he not show me the
Ooh.
amount of love I want to show him?
Why am I locked up in a room?
I don't understand.
I feel like the best way to voice this sentiment is to just I don't even know how to voice this. Can I make out any distinct
3
features of
buttons.
these things I feel?
Anything special about these 3
Hmm.
buttons?
Just
Tactile
these
wise?
sort of buttons. Huh?
I will say, slightly unrelated to DnD, both prompts you've given me have things I've been feeling these last couple of.
Are the buttons in a particular
Is
order?
there anything
So I feel
noticeable on
pretty
these
in character
buttons?
for this.
So I'll
Scubus, buttons, am I meant to press them? Or are they just there?
Can I press
one of
one
them?
of the buttons?
Okay, I press the one on my right arm.
the left one.
You're probably
Give me a bit as I get to each one of your like questions.
You're all good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's fair.
Feel free to send them to me just like so I can get it like queued up. Like DM
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
gotcha.
I assume they're like one after another, so left, middle, right. Oh. Well, point still stands. I'll touch the left one.
3 buttons, one on the left, one on the right, one in front of my face. I guess I touched my right arm button.
Wait.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll press the middle one.
Okay, then I touch my left arm button.
All I think about every day in, day out is why.
That it? Those are my
Why?
Did you
Why?
not?
Why?
And now I touch the one on my face.
I assume it's press on the right button.
Duh. I guess I'll just press all of them. I don't know.
gotta do this in order. Okay. Weeping, rolling, confusion.
I'm just more confused.
So I'll press the right first, then middle, then left. Oh, I have to. Do I have to combine them?
Sort of buttons, one on your left arm, one on your right arm, one on your
Or is there
right,
more to
one
that?
in front of your face.
Oh,
One,
okay.
there's something rolling you around. You hear you hear the sound of slime
I
life
assume
sobbing.
I'm gonna have to act this out. Yeah.
Feel even more confused.
No.
You're damn right. I feel more confused.
Okay. Okay. Character just feels it. Are the 3 buttons still there?
I am genuinely
Okay,
confused on
I'll-
this, Scubas.
Press on the right one,
Still
see if it's
confused.
changed. I'll press on the right one to see if it's changed.
What did I do? Why?
Okay. I'll press the middle.
Why are you yelling at me? I
Then
don't
I'll press the
understand.
left.
I want to understand.
Left, right, middle. I'm getting these. Okay, I'll press the button on the right.
Why are you yelling at me?
Okay. Okay. Well, kindly, Scoobish. I'll press the button on the middle.
Do I feel anything else? I try to reach around.
And press the button on the left. Did you hear me? I'll press the button on the left. Okay. Left, right, middle. Damn. Sounds of fighting. Left. No. So, sorry, pain sounds fighting. So, left, middle, right. That hold up. So, torso in half, searing pain, sounds of fighting. Then I do left, right, then middle.
I don't know what to do here, Scubas. I'm lost.
Me
I'm
when
so
the
lost. It's not
me
even
me
funny.
when the
I did the
me when
confusion. I
the
touched all the buttons. I roll around. I hear Slime Wife sob. I'm even more confused. I am so lost.
so left, right, middle.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Am I done? Oh, right button. The right button.
Scubas, just so that I know how much time we have, what is our assimilation rate right now?
80%.
Middle.
Okay, thank you.
I want to press the middle button. I want to press the left button.
Face, right, left.
I don't understand.
Right, left, middle.
I try to press the buttons one by one, waiting to see if I hear anything in between presses. Any kind of response at all from the action of pressing a button.
If you didn't hear me, Scuba, so I think I said right, left, middle. Oh boy.
Sorry, Scooby. I had to think on that more, so I got rid of my old answer.
Right button. I want to press it.
Is the sobbing mine?
Okay.
Anxiety. I don't know what I'm doing. See that's gonna be a hard one for me to do, Scooby, because I'm not an anxiety type person. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a wreck. The whole world is against me. I do the same thing. Left, right, face.
Right button. Fuck, I didn't see that. Want to press the right one? Great. Middle button. The hell are you talking about? Middle button. Middle.
So that's not the order.
Okay. Right. Right. Okay.
Wife, is that you?
Oh no, it was left the first time. But right. What the fuck am I saying? Left. Okay. Left. That's left. I might be retarded. Okay, so give me a left. Give me a left. The left.
Yoltson, is that you?
Okay. Left, right, middle. Nothing new as incorrect, or nothing new as I passed the stage? Okay. So right, left, middle? Shit. So nothing but rage. Restricting, somber. So middle, right, left. If I'm getting this right. Middle, right, left, scores. Do you hear me, Scubas? Okay.
Where is he? Why is he not coming for me? Why must I be all alone?
Scubus, am I supposed to put these feelings from the buttons in order, or are there more button combinations?
Shit.
'Cause I'm lost. Put them in order? Okay.
Okay.
Same as before, left, face, right.
Wow, this one is not liking me. Because everything I can assume with a pass, but this one's actually giving me blanks. Oh my goodness. So can I know what's their puzzles now that like I'm finished? Oh, yippee! Am I me again? Oh. Yeah, these individuals need to hurry up.
85%.
Okay.
Yo, move!
Okay.
Could I help them somehow? Since I'm free from my cocoon? Damn.
Yeah, the sound of an old man whispering or cracking. You feel
We all have the same puzzle, don't we? Yeah.
feel sore and
It was I. How far along
I
is
pressed
it?
the right button again.
at being abandoned.
Jose's on confusion? He's still in the first one? What about Cody? What about...
Wait, is the moving external or internal?
Yo, this individual.
So when I was moved earlier, it was external too? Okay.
What about Mike? It sounds like he's on.
So was I displaced
Hurt? No.
outside, but remain in the same spot inside, or... Okay. I press the buttons in order from right to left. So I go right, middle, left, being I get moved somewhere, then I feel confusion, and then I begin sobbing.
Okay.
I want my revenge. I want them to pay. I want them to feel what I felt.
Okay.
Yo, Cody, move the fuck on. I'm already finished. I'm finished.
I guess I just pressed the right button again? The move me one?
He did not just fucking say that.
Yeah.
Yo.
Man, for the chosen word to be confusion, I can assure you I am thoroughly confused. I have no clue what to do
Did
here.
you not know about the sequence? Please give them a hint.
I am thoroughly confused.
I was searching something up on the internet.
I press them from left to right? Oh? Wait, pressing them from left to right gave me anxiety. Oh, so I'm past the first section then.
Finally! Is he actually?
Because you said stage 2. Does that mean I'm past the first section and I get a new set of buttons or something? Or
Okay.
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 What about Mike? What stage is he on? Abandonment?
Same 3 buttons.
Oh. Okay, so he.
Okay.
Yo! How is Jose struggling? He's overthinking this. He's actually overthinking
I get new prompts
this.
with those like same 3 buttons, right?
But what about Grim?
Each button does something different. Okay. So I press the first button on the left.
What my say that.
Okay. I press the middle button, and then after I press the middle button, I also press the right button, so that I can identify all like 3 different things. Okay. So middle button is anxiety. Third button is rolling. You hear the sounds of cheering. You feel anxiety. You feel as you're being rolled somewhere. And if I press all 3 of them at the same time. Ew. Just ew. Why? Why that? You just gave me a mental image and an audible like.
Who's got that cookie?
Why?
Who's got
Why?
that cookie?
Why? The trio turned to do. I'm the bed. No.
Yeah!
What have you done to me? Okay, I press right, then left, then middle. In that order.
Oh my god, finally!
Wait, I'm the second. Who was the first?
Me, nigga. Individual.
Right, left, middle.
What's my goal here?
Okay.
Trying to put them in order.
Then
Alucard, can you
Getting
hear
range.
me?
I can hear all of you.
okay.
Great. I finished first.
If that's the case, then
But
I
you know what,
suppose it would have
Money?
to be
She's your
something
wife.
that-
If you didn't finish first, I would have some bigger issues with you.
If that's not the order, then I can only imagine it's right, middle, left.
Jose's still in the second one.
Oh my god, is he gonna be the reason we
He's
get...
overthinking. He's actually overthinking. I was listening to him for the
Okay.
first one. It was not mind numbing.
Okay, I gotta ask. Which
So I
one
take
is
it
he
new
on?
different prompts, same 3 buttons. Okay.
So what was the other
Once again, I'm gonna press them from left to right, just so that I can identify what each specific one is, and then I'm gonna press them all at once.
what was the other card?
What one is he on?
He's on pretty sure he was on anxiety. He's on anxiety right now. I think he will reach hurt soon. I think he got it down to a science.
Scuba's question, because me and Money have already completed. Can I discuss the stuff with him? Okay. Yeah, no, Money. I ended up.
Oh,
Just
it's
tell me
the
if I'm correct.
punch.
Myself, I got rage,
the instant of
intermittent
the
anxiety, and
punching.
confusion.
The pound.
Is that what you got?
Oh, what was that?
So what happens?
I
What
got
do
rage,
I hear when I press all
abandonment,
three of them at the
anxiety,
same
and
time?
confusion. Is that
Do I
what you
just
got?
get pounced?
We all got the same. We all have the same exact same puzzle. So, the same puzzle I breezed through until the end was the same puzzle Jose right now is struggling on.
I feel an impact to my torso. Oh, oh my Alma, you
Oh, he doesn't
abusive
hurt.
individual. You absolutely abusing buffoon. Wait, no, that would be the prompt for number 3, right? Is that not what I feel from like pressing all 3?
Yo, he just
Because
might
so
be
far it's been
stupid.
like one different one per button, and then there's like the other one when I press all 3 at once. Oh, okay. And what do I get if I press all 3 at once?
Yeah. Yeah. He does not have this on a science. Never mind.
Money, I can't even bag on you.
Yo,
Me and you got through them. and
you're
he's
hearing what he's
struggling
fucking
so
saying,
bad.
dude? You're hearing what he's saying? What if I press them all at the same time? Nothing happens.
Nothing happens because you have to do them in order.
That's what I'm saying. It's a fucking sequence. I got it fucking stage 1. I pressed all 3 of them and I was like, it's a sequence. Because it all pans out into a story.
Okay.
And Jose's missing the entire point.
Oh.
I don't know how Cody is doing since he's being quiet, probably just doing it to DMs. But like,
Okay.
That's how I
You're
was
fighting
doing
a
it.
searing pain that would
I
drop you to your
was
knees. You
listening
feel an
to,
impact
like,
that
Stuba's
splits your
out loud.
torso. You hear the muffled sounds of Ome Alma enjoying his time with his other spouses.
Money.
Okay, so left, right,
Yo.
middle.
Cody's still in the
I
first
press
one.
the buttons in that sequence. Left, right, middle.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's go this. My goodness.
Yeah, left, right, middle. That would be, you hear fighting, you feel an impact that's torso, you feel a searing pain
Could I
that would
touch
drop
their
you to your
cocoons?
knees. Okay.
Can I touch their cocoons?
Once again, same routine.
Okay,
Left,
can I go
left,
to
middle,
Julius's
right
cocoon
to get what they all are, and then I just
knock on it
press all
3
3 of them at once
times
as
with
well
the
to
spaces
get
in
what that
between?
gets
Just
me.
like, holding on.
I'm basically going to be doing that for every single button sequence you give me.
Okay, then now that he's not talking, can I knock on Julius's cocoon 3 times with spaces in between, like pauses? Like, Drivius. Please tell me he understands.
Ew.
He got it wrong again, didn't he?
Bro's being gross.
Do you think he got the message, Scuba?
Oh, wait, this one's more confusing than the other two. I don't remember the context for that last scoop.
Does he have directional sound? Okay, he's still on.
Was that just
confusion,
from when
right?
she was locked, just in the room to begin with? Okay. Okay, so it's just that. Okay. We've circled
Okay.
back to the room.
I'm gonna knock on his left side, then
Okay.
right side, then middle. I think that's the sequence.
Mm. Okay. I press the room. I press the buttons in this order: middle, left, then right. Okay. Once again, buttons left, middle, right, then all three at once, just to get the prompts.
Is he trying to 100% your fucking puzzles? Yes, I'd like to see all the dialogue first, please.
So anger is middle.
Also, the dialogue. Who's got that cookie? Who's got that cookie?
Okay. Okay.
Please, Cody, tell me you got
Done.
it.
Left, right, middle.
Okay, that's the last one.
You did it?
Okay.
Where's that?
What does the scene entail?
Yo.
Was that last detail necessary? Was that last detail necessary, truly? The horse of nodding and affirmation. Man, I feel bad. I feel bad, and I'm not the one being guilted. Oh man, I should feel 10 times worse. Should being the operative choice of wording there. Okay, so I press the buttons in this order: right, left, then middle.
Has Cody gone past confusion?
Hold up. Let me. I was looking for a GIF. Let me actually. Okay, so I said right, left, and then middle. Okay. Well, that doesn't make sense for that context, and that means that would be the.
Okay. Okay, fuck. What was it again?
Left, right, middle.
So I'll tap on his left side of the cocoon, then I'll tap on the right side of his cocoon, then I'll tap on the exact middle of his cocoon.
You hear something like speech, but you can't make it out. You feel something constrict your movements and thoughts. You feel nothing but rage for. Okay.
Shvolky, so you're third.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Okay.
Come on, come on.
Left,
on,
middle,
Cody.
right. You
Come on,
hear
Cody.
something like speech, but you cannot make it out. You feel nothing but rage for your circumstances. You feel something constrict. Thoughts?
Hurt. He's on hurt.
How's it going, fellas?
Hurt.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's so weird. What would be the sequence?
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Which
tap
one
on
is
his
he
left,
on?
I'll tap on his right, then I'll tap on his middle.
Right, middle, left.
Shit, no. Stay in the box! Stay
I'm
in the
thinking of
box!
this in multiple different contexts, because like there's the context of feeling
I
that
need to
rage and
have
feeling that
Jose be
rage like
last.
constrict your mind, like your thoughts and reaction
Advantage.
to like what she would see. There's also the whole like chronostasis freezing.
90%.
That's not nice.
Okay.
I think of like the constricting of being like the chronostasis stuff, but then I also
right,
think
left,
about
middle.
the whole
I'll
like
tap on his
oh
right, I'll tap on his left, I'll tap on his middle.
you're so engulfed
So
by
who's-
rage
who
that
else
like
is free?
even when we were trying to
Like-
reach her out, when we were trying to talk to her,
Cody
she
is
wasn't
catching
getting
up.
those thoughts across.
Jose is like almost done.
And if those weren't the sequences, then I'm a little confused as to what it could be.
Hold on.
So,
I need
hold
to
up.
turn Jose down. He's too loud on my end.
Jose can't hear us, right?
No. He's
You
so
hear something
deaf
like
to
speech,
us.
but you cannot make it out. You feel nothing but rage. Feel something constrict your movements and thoughts.
But sorry,
He's on
Sig-
rage. He's on rage. He's on the one that
Cody's-
you were just on.
Cody's
Oh.
on abandonment.
Oh, he's on abandonment.
Oh, he's on rage
You're
now?
done though, You're done, Money?
Oh, yeah.
Money was the first one done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All this time we were busting on Money and he
That
got
doesn't
done
make
before
sense to
everybody.
me.
Scubas, tell me how that
Confusing as fuck.
works. You know what? No.
Okay.
You know what? That makes sense, seeing as it's
Okay.
his wife. He should fucking
Middle-
know this.
No.
Middle, left.
Yeah.
Middle,
No,
left,
it all-
right. Middle, left, right.
It all made sense afterward.
Come on, middle, left, right. Middle, left, right. Before he finds out.
All right, I'm talking. I deafened Soma so he wouldn't hear me. Welcome to the land of the
Wait, why
well,
my server deaf?
living, Drivius.
Go kill your. I can't say.
Oh, you did it?
As
just
you
realized the server
all
deafened.
witness Drivius's cocoon unfold, Drivius is met face first with Ome Alma immediately, giving him a goofy Sukuna toothless smile.
Legendary action.
How'd you like
You
my
all
help?
now have to huddle around and watch Soma still in his cocoon.
Yeah, he's last, dude. He's last. He's last.
Scubas.
Middle,
Scubas,
right, left.
How many does he have left?
Man.
He's been on
okay.
rage for a while. He's done left, right, middle, left,
Hold
middle,
up.
right, right, middle,
It's
left,
time I
middle,
got the
right,
notepad.
left.
Okay, how many out of the 4 has he completed? How many?
He's
out
on
of
the last
4
one. He's on the last one.
I
He's
just-
tried so
I
far
just-
every
man.
combination
We're so
except the one he
boned.
needs to do.
We're so incredibly boned. We're so.
I just gotta ask. Were you just like giving me the answers because
Okay.
like
No, that
I
was
wasn't gonna get it?
money tapping on your cocoon.
Yeah. That was giving you
Oh.
answer.
Okay, so.
Oh, okay. You know
Yo,
what, Pookie?
Cody. Cody, you want to know the funny
One
thing
extra ball touch.
here? Cody, you want to know the funny thing here?
Alright, he's on.
Money
he's on
was the
both,
first
right?
one done.
I figured it was probably gonna be him.
Okay, he's on the last
Followed
one.
by me and then by
Alright, Scoobus.
Squawky.
Scoobus, he's on the last
Jesus.
one, right? Alright, I'll tap on his middle, I'll tap on his right, left, and I'll tap on his right.
God.
But no, for helping Cody, he gives you one extra pee touch.
No, ball touch.
No pee touch.
You feel like
Not your
that in
choice.
sequence of middle, left.
I will cleave your vampire
do
ass
that
in
sequence
half.
then. I tap. I press
I mean,
middle,
if you're
left,
gonna
right.
touch one ball, you might as well just go for it all. and
Yes,
give
he
him
could.
pee
He
touch.
could use them both at the same time and touch the left and right knot.
No. You might as well just give him the pee touch.
Is it like a poke or like a
You all
grab?
watch as Soma begins to get uncocooned. As Soma, while you get uncocooned, you watch as all of them are staring right at you.
How's it feel to be last?
How's it feel to know that money was first?
Okay, but to be honest, Money should have realistically been the first, considering he was the first hand, the person.
The reason
dealing
it all
with the
happened.
trauma.
Dude, I said the same thing.
It would have been more shocking if he wasn't the first.
You know, it was actually even more shocking that Alucard was second.
Yep, I came out second.
And it wasn't
I
that big of a
got out-
time difference either.
Dude, as soon as I came out, Scoop was like, "Oh, money was first."
The reason why it took so long in the first place is because I was trying to figure out in the first one what I was trying to like gather out of it, right?
Not gonna lie, hearing that both of you were pressing all three buttons at the same time made me hurt, dude.
Wait, who did?
You didn't press up like the buttons at the same time?
No.
No.
I got it immediately that it was a sequence. You're stupid.
I knew there was a sequence, but I was trying to understand what exactly
He was trying to
I
100%
needed
the puzzles. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
I was looking,
man.
I knew it was a sequence. I was just trying to figure out the fucking order.
Listen, Money, when you're doing day one contest mode raids, you gotta eliminate all. You actually have to eliminate all variables.
Why eliminate all variables when I already know the variables?
I was gonna say something. I am so glad I didn't just let my mind run its course.
Oh look, this
What I was
clearly
gonna
saw
say-
a sequence. I should do them in a sequence and not.
Okay,
at the
okay,
same
okay,
time.
okay. Listen. I understand that it was a sequence. I was just trying to rule out variables to make sure what I was doing was correct. Because I was like,
You're
okay.
overthinking it.
Oh, I ain't even gonna lie.
Men
I just
usually
brute forced
do.
the method. I just brute forced it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was just like, left, right, middle, right, left, middle, middle, right, left, middle, left, right,
That was me too.
left, middle, right, left, right, middle, left. I was like, okay. And he just like
I'm
sent
gonna-
them all at once. I was like, fuck it.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
I'm
sent
not gonna
him
lie
like,
to you.
this is how I'm pressing them in order, because I kept
I thought about
could see
doing
you
that.
talking with money. I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie
I'm
to you.
just
I
send
brute
it.
forced the last one. I was legit confused.
I was trying to actually understand it. Okay. Because in my mind, I was trying to think of all the different scenarios that we've had to, right, to actually like get the meaning of the button sequence for each one, and I was afraid to like input something. I didn't want to brute force it because knowing Scubus, there would be some kind of repercussion for brute forcing things like this, and I was like, okay, well, I don't want to like just do that. I'm actually just.
I actually allowed for brute forcing because this puzzle is made to be made to be simple.
I didn't want to brute force it. I just didn't want to risk it.
Which is perfectly fine. It just made you last.
Oh, do I
Also-
get penalized for being last?
No.
But I get rewarded for being first.
Anyway,
Also, hearing Cody like press the button 3 times at the same time is like, damn, he did this like 3 times at the same time. Wow.
Yeah, I did. So fucking what?
He was eliminated.
I'm not you. I'm not you. I didn't know these fucking things off the rip.
yeah, he didn't know there was
I was
sequence, so he kept both. Okay, it was actually sort of like some goofy social experiment because both Drivius and Soma tried talking back. The other three did not care. Only Druvius and
As soon as you
Soma
told me there was
tried to make
buttons,
conversation.
the moment
Okay,
dude, as
Like
I knew it
Alucard
was
made
buttons, but I
Alucard
touched
talk,
them.
but he didn't like try to talk to the voices that he was hearing, like all the sounds he was hearing.
I am angry that I had to
I
hear
was
the things I
talking to
had to hear.
myself more often.
Yeah,
Hey,
you were
you're
talking to
also-
yourself every time you got a new emotion. But for Soma and Drivius, like when it was the sobbing, Drivius was like, "Is that you, Yoltsin? Yoltsin, can you hear me?"
See, you would tell me the emotions, and I thought I had to act out the emotion.
No, you didn't have to act them out.
Same here, actually. Same here.
At first, I was like, okay, so you gave me something. Do you want me to like just press that in order to get to that?
It's just, like for me, it just kind of wired
'Cause
into
for-
my brain that like, yeah, these are just phrases I should listen to and not respond to.
Meanwhile,
And I won't.
Ome Alma just has to listen to Alucard be like, "I certainly am lonely." Just like muffled from within. Hold on, give me a second.
Left, right, middle, left, right.
Honestly, thinking about it, that is 100% how Alucard would solve a puzzle like that.
Okay, unironically, I imagine the image of like the screaming Chad guy. Of like the screaming Giga Chad guy.
Dude, that's what Sparky did.
Left, middle.
Right, Sparky, you went middle on one of them.
Yeah, I went like middle.
Yeah, he went. I was so confused. He just typed to me just like he was just like middle. And I was like anger.
that was so fucking funny.
And then I was like, bro, I was like thinking to myself, is he gonna type something else? And he's like left, middle.
Yo.
I didn't want to
Left, right, left,
it's
right.
that simple.
A,
I
B,
didn't want
start.
to root force it. I didn't want to risk accidentally messing it and just, getting trolled because of it.
Yeah, well, Grim did not give a shit.
I didn't give a fuck.
I can
I'm
see
just trying
The
to
exact
rage
moment
through it.
I could possibly see the exact moment he entered an incorrect sequence, realized there's no repercussions, and just went fucking ham. He got to abandonment. He got to he got to abandonment. He didn't even care. Left, middle, right, middle, left, middle, right, left.
I was careful. I didn't want to fuck those over. But like,
I thought I had to put them in order, like the emotions.
Oh, you
so I
had to
just,
put
like,
them in an order. It's just some of you actually
I
thought
thought it
about
was
the
like-
order. The others found it by accident.
For me,
I just brute first it. I took guesses.
for me,
gave
I
it-
was
I
afraid
gave
of
it thought.
consequences at first until the last one until I realized, well, I got it wrong like 3 times. So I just started brute forcing.
Yeah.
The last one I started brute forcing, I was actually confused. I don't know.
And then Ome Alma got out, realized Druvius was still on the first one. He just started tapping his cocoon.
Yeah.
Wait, how long were you in the first one? Various.
Longer than you.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Dude, he
longer
got
than
out
you,
first-
Soma.
he got
Druvius was
out
on the
30
first
seconds
one when
before
you
you
just
did.
got to rage.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so
They
he
actually-
got
they
out 30
actually
seconds
had to
before
give
you
him
did.
the answer through the cocoon.
Okay. I was already on the last one. The thing is, like, the only reason I took so long on the first is I was literally just getting rid of variables.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was just spamming all the fucking
No,
sequences.
Two
were
types of
spamming
people. I was
sequences.
getting rid of variables. And then I was getting rid of variables.
We are not the same.
You know, that's
was
fucking
literally- it was
crazy.
literally
That is like the
calculated-
scientist mentality and the normal Astartes mentality, dude.
I
I
have,
was
listen,
eliminating
man,
every
okay?
single
I have been
variable to
honed
the
to
machine
think
god
scientifically.
programming.
I have literally been honed to think scientifically and to eliminate variables. You can't blame me for doing what I literally do for a living, or am going to be doing for a living.
Bro, just say you were 100%ing the puzzle. You were like finding every single like dialogue option.
True. I was getting the trophies. I was getting the Steam trophies.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? No, since nobody else really pressed all 3 of the buttons except for Cody on the first one, if you want some, you can explain what each 3 button press was.
So basically,
It holds 0 impact on the puzzle.
I'll just say them in order, because man, I didn't.
the burden of information versus the lack of information. I did not need things I know now.
Stay in your room! Stay in your room! Stay in your room!
So pressing the first like set of buttons, like all three of them, just resulted in Muddy screaming at Slime Wife, being like, "Stay in your room! Get in your room!"
You love me, right? Get in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second set of buttons sounds, and I quote, "All three at the same time sound like sex. The trio turned to duos."
Yo, I honestly, when I got that wrong, I only got sex, not the trios to do.
Now, here's the third one. Here's the third one. Okay. The third one is you hear. Oh wait, which one was it?
Quality time.
Okay. Yeah, it was you hear the muffled sounds of Omel and spouses, and then abandonment. You temporarily see a pitch black room where your slime has been for so long. You have begun to erode the wooden floor. Her being locked in a wooden room, the room Money locked her in.
I
She
had to
stood there
specify
still.
because you kept fucking asking what room it was.
Yeah, because I was curious for a second. Hold up.
I was like, what other goddamn room was she locked in, buddy?
I don't know.
I'm saying
Listen, man, I don't know how deep the trauma and abuse runs.
the
I
last
just know that this
photo,
guy abused her.
We're in the locked wooden room. The next
And then
post,
here,
I wonder
and
what
then here's
room we're
probably
in.
the one that I didn't really to know in the detail that I got it, but I'll just share with the class anyways. Pressing all three buttons of rage gave me a scene of Slime Wife is what I'm assuming, looking through the cracks in the poorly made wall of Omealma's house to slightly see Omealma having intercourse with his spouses, large orgy, and boy is he being pegged. Yes.
Honestly, that's all of it.
Slime Wife definitely wants to peg Money now.
Levain will allow it.
Is this the right video?
There's another.
Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Yes, goodness.
Shut up.
You almost sold. You almost sold.
I'm trying to find the who was that good D? Who was that good D?
Hi.
Money would expert about that.
Can't find it. Is this it? No.
The resurrected King Von.
Oh my god, my fucking head hurts.
Oh, here it is. The one's asking who has that good DSVR is, by the way. His husband.
That good. Who's that good?
Yes, King.
VR is who has that good D? Who has that good D? Money.
Who made that mess? You did, King.
I just imagine someone walking in the town, hears that, proceeds to turn 180 degrees and walk in the opposite
Unfortunately, in the scene, canonically, you were forced to witness the entire event. Start to climax to clean up.
What?
burdened by knowledge that I should not have.
Money, I just gotta ask, does your character, his asshole, if he farts, is it just...
Chad, does he know about the movie Huge?
What?
Yeah. Money, you want to explain this?
Big slunger up my ass.
Strapped on, firm and tight. He can't magically drop it anymore. It's one of the things I remember vividly because Money said he hated that part specifically.
fuck you.
You are not allowed to be disarmed or dropped of this weapon.
Look,
So he can
man,
no
can I
longer,
keep-
if someone causes him to like, if someone used magic to make him like drop his drop the item, he can't drop it. He's got grip.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need like a new image of different image of him because he's just sounding extremely twink coded.
He's a twunk. Firstly,
He's a twink.
a twunk. A twink hunk. I know the terminology. Get it right.
What the fuck is a?
What?
Let's move
Okay,
on.
okay, hold on. I was gonna let it slide, and then you said, and then you said, you motherfucker. I know the terminology.
Hey,
Are we
hey,
supposed to know?
Oh, my bad, original gangster. I know what a twink is.
My bad,
Hey,
twunk
oh, no.
enthusiast.
Twonk.
God.
Hey, Omeama, maybe you should add that to your resume.
You know what? I will.
Intricate
Applies to
goon
a Hooters.
knowledge.
Why do you think you could work here? I'm a twunk.
Intricate goon knowledge.
It's
So,
just a monkey up.
Trust me. No one can please your customers under the table as well and as quick as I can. All
Are we
right,
done
you're
with the
hired.
puzzle?
Just wear this plastic bag over your face when you work.
Yeah. Are we done in here?
Okay.
Um.
You all begin to feel something odd. Your slime itches.
Quickly, Sporky,
And
give me some more lubricant.
Now your
Get this
bones
shit off,
itch.
man.
Bones? You have a skeletal structure now.
Oh,
Nerves.
yeah.
Ligaments. Flesh. Meat. Skin. Gear.
Gear.
Yeah, all the items you're wearing.
You're
Oh,
telling me my
gear.
knees have gears?
No, you just have a giant butt plug.
Do I feel the Moby huge get reinserted once?
I won't say you feel it get reinserted, but you feel glaringly empty until suddenly something makes your stomach poke out a bit.
Making
I
this
will
sound like
kill
a-
all. I hate everything. I will kill you,
Making
Bunny.
this shit sound like it's a fucking hentai or something. What
Yeah,
the
you know what,
fuck?
Money? I think we have to kill your character. Can you guys, since all of you have your gear back, can you do me a little favor? I'll give everyone some little rewards. Can you kill this motherfucker?
Unified element.
Unified element.
How's
I
my vessel
mean,
feeling?
Scubus, I can. Give me
How's our
10,000
vessels
souls
feeling?
and my.
Yeah, how's my vessel feeling?
Hey, Alucard, do me a favor. Infuse Schrodinger into him real quick.
What?
How's my vessel feeling, Scubus?
Wait,
How
wait,
my vessel
Schrodinger.
feeling?
I don't remember anything in my thing about Schrodinger there. Hold on. Gotta go
One
read.
person on YouTube. Anywho. You were all standing in this sort of circular wooden floor, witnessing the void about you. In the middle of this circle is a statue. A statue of Slime Wife, Yoltson. And her curled around a figure that you
divine
make
piece
out
of
to be
shit.
Ome Alma. But Ome Alma's portion of the statue is cracked. Almost on the verge of falling apart.
Made out of limestone?
Yo, how's my vessel?
There's an
You're very-
inscription on the statue.
Wait, what?
I'll type it out
is
and
it
then
called?
I'll say it. I
Yo,
was made to
yo,
wait.
did we just swap Money's body for
In
Jose's?
stillness,
Jose's fully healed.
I
and
was
Money's
Fuck up, Mike!
in darkness, I was named. Given no world but the walls of a box, I learned to dream of. I was given away. Not chosen, not claimed. Gifted like jewelry, worn like silence. They called it love. I called it another lid. I remembered how to feel. With each echo of neglect, I wept thicker, harder, redder. A cocoon not to grow, to stop being touched. Then I remembered me. I'm not the vessel. I'm not the box. offering. The hunger between each heart. I am the softness that refused to die. That's all you guys read on the statue.
Alma,
lame.
you're a bum ass MF.
Yo, fuck you.
Damn,
Lock in, bro.
fuck.
Lock in, bro.
Behind the
That's your
statue,
what?
behind the
do we
statue,
find
you
any
see a
of
little
the
portal,
Geek Cinema?
Little
similar to
portal.
the one you used to enter this place. Would you like to do
So-
anything?
Is there anything else around?
95%.
I want to inspect around the
I go out the
statue
portal.
again before exiting
You
the
wish to run out the portal, Drivius? You wish to
Yes.
take anyone with you, or you just run out by yourself?
If you're going out, I'm going out with you.
With my arms extended out, I just take everybody with
Be
me.
careful,
All right,
don't
as you run, you pick everyone up using your immaculate Minotaur manly strength.
Wait, hold on, because I did
It's
say
too
it's
late. He's
that.
picking you up, chat.
No, listen, I want to. Before he does, I
Move
just want to look
something.
around and make sure there's nothing else there.
Bro,
Before
he just
picks
said
me up.
95%.
How fast
As you look around, you're quickly swept up by Drivius's. Well, he is a huge
No.
creature. Arms, and you're all thrusted through the portal.
No, go fuck yourself, Cody. Oh my god.
Thank you.
I was gonna stay behind and fucking look at the statue some more. I was gonna admire it.
I was gonna inspect the area and just in case there was something else of note.
If you didn't say 95%, I wouldn't have worried as much.
All right, you're all back. My wife's right next to you again, and everything seems about the same. Though there are a circle of minotaurs just kind of staring at you with their big schnozzes.
I stand up and look at him and say, "Did you fix the town?"
Oh, that was 5 months ago.
Oh,
Oh. Where are my wives?
Where's Cal?
Who?
What is this place?
What do you?
Poor fucking Grimaldi is just like, "Oh, where the fuck am I?"
Another minotaur walks up to
wait,
Grimaldus.
no,
You see him wearing this sort of like crown that looks like someone just like tied a bunch of leaves together.
wait, no.
Welcome, I am
Firstly,
New King.
we have-
This is New Tharia.
We have to stop Grinaldus from killing everybody within sight. He might think they're demons.
You backhand the minotaur, and his crown knocks over.
Who, me?
No, Drivius.
Oh.
Drivius, you then pick up the crown, the little grass crown, put it on your head.
He just goes up to him.
They all the minotaurs point at you. New King.
I ask, what happened here over the last 5 months?
Isn't stupid.
This happened from the last
As you
time
ask
saw
that,
us.
they all raise their hands, including the one that was just talking.
Okay.
Wait. What about the one
Something
that got
you do
bitch
notice is
smacked
for
to the
some
ground?
reason these minotaurs do seem quite a ways less intelligent than when you first entered the point of convergence.
Yeah, reminds me of Drivius when he was being taught by Natari.
Okay. Did anybody that isn't a Minotaur come back to the nation?
Suddenly you see a notification on your screen, Drivius. Screen as in right in front of you. Shipment arrived.
Shit, man.
Accept or decline.
That isn't a question. Accept it.
Except?
So my outright demanding.
I'm gonna
Oh.
close off that little side area you guys were looking in since you're not there anymore.
Oh.
Put you all back on the nation. I'm not gonna put in all the tokens for all the creatures. As you hit accept, You look up above you because you hear something, and it's one golem who seemed like he jumped
Oh,
high up in the
no.
air to land on you.
Oh shit! I have
And
a smasher.
as you notice in the background, now that you think about it, you see what you think are 499 other golems that are just kind of chilling.
Mm.
What do you do to the golem that's like jumping towards you?
Fucking move.
It's gonna be a Looney Tunes.
You ever
joke, dude.
see
He's
like
gonna scoot to the side.
Lego bricks fall apart?
Yeah.
The golem just combobulates upon hitting the ground.
Like the fucking video of that guy just like combusting into a bunch of boxes.
Yeah. That's what happens to the golem.
Yeah.
It's now just pieces of dirt.
That's cool. Anyways, could you guys evacuate the area around my wife?
As you see that happen, you see one of the other golems start marching over the same way Minecraft Steve runs. Sprint hopping and everything. And you see it search through the corpse of its brethren. And it picks up this sort of like small pyramid-shaped structure. And you see it like embed it into its head.
Okay.
Hello, it's new Senyan representative.
All right.
We here is Golem to help. Time break over, yes.
Yeah.
You know
Brilliant,
what I
not
was
good.
thinking, weren't you?
Huh?
Okay.
What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
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 System reboot.
Okay.
System reboot.
Okay.
Both of you stop. Both of you stop. Okay, hold on.
Fallout,
Okay.
Fallout
I said it.
mode.
I said it too. Okay. Listen.
What the fuck up, buddy?
Serious. Did you get anything else, or just the 500 golems?
Actually, I'd like to check my inventory or myself.
Bro, just checking his inventory.
As you all look over at Omeama, you see him knees on the ground staring at something.
Yeah.
As in his hands is this strange sort of purple mechanical looking arm.
That's crazy. I pull out Death's door.
You watch as he immediately severs off one of his 6 arms.
What is wrong with you?
And
Trying to be like Vecna for
and just stick it on.
Masochist.
You stick it on and nothing happens.
I tune.
Attunement takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I can heal.
All right. So you just watch as Omeama just like slice off his arm.
Which one? Which one specifically? I need to
He
know
has
out
6.
of the 6 ones. Which
My right one.
which
in
is
the
the
middle.
6th one?
Which right one?
Middle right.
Right, middle, right. Okay,
What do you want to know? You want my arm?
that's all I
Here,
wanted
boy,
to know.
Here, boy. Here, boy.
Actually, wait. Actually, could I have his arm?
You can take my severed arm. I don't need it anymore.
Can I take the blood from his arm and drink it, Scubas?
You're more than welcome to.
Should be a little hot, I think.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Spicy blood.
Oh no, that was a genuine question. Like, I keep forgetting. Is he a human? Is he a sub-race of human?
He's a genasi. He's a fire.
He's a
genasi.
fire genasi.
Oh,
gonna be
okay, never
spicy.
mind. I can't drink your blood then. I was gonna say I'd just take the blood, put it in some vials.
You can drink my blood.
No, I can't. I can't drink your blood. That's the
Oh
problem.
my god, Scubas.
Hey,
That is a
Scubas.
I have to drink it of my race.
The golem that has claimed itself the Senyan representative proceeds to hold out and show this sort of like very well made like notebook, diary, something.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, you grab it, someone.
Soma, you okay? Do you wish to read it?
Not out loud.
I'll DM it to you.
Scubus, I want to transform into a bat and just sit on Omialma's, or not Omialma's, on Soma's head.
Okay,
Fair.
that's part 1.
Could I get a copy of that?
That's part 2. That's part 3.
Wait.
Look at Instagram.
Wait. Hold up. What? I need to read this in detail and pick it apart.
Oh, you need to pick it apart, all right.
I will be picking this apart because I immediately saw a name there that I recognized.
A name?
I'm so glad this is no longer in Senyenyen. I am so glad this is no longer in Senyenya hands.
Do you think I could,
Scubus,
What do you mean
question.
you saw a name that you recognized?
could I get
You
my,
know exactly what I'm talking about.
could I get
I don't know.
Oh
Maybe
my
DM it to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, money?
Did Evan ever read this notebook?
I can't tell you that.
He did.
I just need to know. Did Evan, as an individual, ever ask you about reading the notebook, or did he just have it there and never look at it whatsoever?
If you okay, I'm not answering that.
That would have put him at odds instantly with somebody in his own party.
Scubus,
I don't know what you're
question for
talking
you.
about.
That's so. Oh,
So, Scubus, my question.
I understand. I understand it now. I understand it. I understand what I understand your sentiment. Oh my, he really is the storm of that group.
So, Scubus, my question is: since I'm sitting on Soma's head as a bat, can I read the book over his?
You're gonna have to get Soma to
while
send it
being on
over to
his
you.
head? All right, Soma,
what?
you mind? Since I've transformed into a bat and sat on your head, can I read the book while being on your head?
Not that I don't trust you. Actually, I don't kind of trust your kind. But just like, let me pick this apart first, and then I'll share the. If you know.
Well, I
if
mean,
can.
to be fair, like me and you were under contract. Didn't you do it like through your god and shit too when we made that contract?
we aren't under contract yet. That's the thing. Like, not officially. That hasn't been officialized. Which, by the way, Scubus, how is my vessel feeling? How is
Off
you
of
know.
first thoughts, sticky.
Sticky?
How's my vessel feeling?
Sticky.
How assimilated are we? Scratch that. How organically do we feel right now?
Yes.
Are we part
You're
slime
mostly
now?
all confused a bit. Still trying to filter between Slime Wife's memories and your own.
Oh,
Okay.
by the way, as I like attune to my arm, I like to take a look at Slime Wife's back specifically.
Didn't know you were like that, but okay.
Tourette style. I almost said it. Tourette style. I almost said it. Like
Alright.
I charged up my chest.
Looks about the same, hunched as you remembered it from her monstrous form.
Okay. Can I use my red eye to look?
Can you give me a definite time and when I can get the information as well? Say, would I be getting it within the next 24 hours?
Depends on how much time I can afford to sit down, pick this apart, and read it.
You can read it and pick it apart with the party right now.
I'm not gonna do that in public.
Maybe before
voice.
Grimalda
It's-
shoots a Minotaur or something.
You know what? Let's not.
Yeah,
let's not
I'm
shoot
just
Minotaur.
observing my surroundings right now. Just looking around, trying
Is
to
the
gather
ammunition worth it?
information.
I'm still asking for that.
Okay. Hold up. Before I even continue reading this book, I'm just gonna close it and like just. just gonna hold on to it firmly while we handle whatever is going on. First and foremost, the thing I actually care about: where are our wives?
Do you ask that? Like, do you ask someone that? Or you like?
I'm just gonna.
How does the surrounding area look?
Can I fly? Can I
How's
fly
the
without
surrounding
looking
area
down?
look? Like
Dude, I can fly. I can fly.
like an end of round Fortnite battle royale lobby.
Scubus.
Can
I
I
want
fly?
to. I want to fly up in the air and do a look around the surrounding perimeter for the guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same because, like, I mean, can I fly without dying?
You can try.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Let me.
He's an
What do you
ace.
look for? What do you look for, Alucard?
Anything within the surrounding perimeter of the settlement. Is there anything different?
There's a lot of things different.
Anything?
The
What is
Minotaurs
different?
have actual bedding now. It's just haystacks. There's 499 golems, and again, it seems the order to repair everything has gone somewhat well. For example, if you look on nation map,
Oh, I have to open up Tarask again. One moment.
Looking at nation map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on in it? Why are like, yo?
Don't tell me the tree's gone too. Screws.
Are the beasts still there because they're just too afraid of the bees?
no, they just like to eat at the bees.
Okay. I turn to Drivius and tell him, Drivius, your kind are quite literally animals. No offense.
Why do you
And
think I tried
again,
to get away from them?
most of the nation does look like a Fortnite map. I'll send a GIF in D&D.
Yo, is that the
Fuck you,
fucking
don't
boom
care.
car?
I'm going to find Cal.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
go to the town hall square. Let's go to town hall, see if anybody's there.
By the way, Scuba's, how's my affinity with stasis right now?
you wouldn't know. About the same as it's always been. Meanwhile, as the rest of you head to the town square, you encounter a gathering of golems with some minotaurs in the back. Would you like to listen in?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the golems is holding up a piece of wood that looks like it was ripped straight off from the round table house, the round table building.
Right.
And on it is what looks to be a really poorly drawn turtle. This is Hagbert. He's our leader. So smart.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going to the town hall. There should be someone here back by now.
As you walk to what used to be the town hall and is now just a nearly demolished building barely standing up to whatever the combined effort of these golems and minotaurs have done to keep it like not from collapsing, which involves things such as putting a tree in the middle of it, putting a tree to the left of it, putting a tree to the right of it, putting a tree behind it, putting another tree in the middle, putting another tree in the middle,
Okay.
putting another tree in the middle.
Get it?
Okay, we get it. There's trees
Put
in
it
the
in the
middle.
square hole. You put it in the square hole.
Also, a tree-sized hole in the door, as if someone tried carrying a tree through the door horizontally.
Brother.
Trivius.
But Scuba,
I said this before, I'll say this again. Your kind are animals.
I have another question
Once again.
about the town hall.
Yes, Omeama?
Why I got away from him?
Would you say that it's cheaper?
Yeah.
So it's a cheaper town hall. Got it.
Hey,
Do I just
Quick
tell this
question.
guy that Iron
Wall-
Fist swoops down and combos him to the sun? Either
Yo,
this.
Scubas, while I was flying around, did I happen to look at Omiyama's house?
What house?
What house?
And that makes 7. And that makes 7.
I never
money.
had a house rebuilt to begin with.
What happened to 6?
Hey,
6 was in his. Wasn't 6 in his the slime wave thing just now?
That would have technically been 5th.
Oh, my bad. I'm one
Hey,
off.
Drivius. Hey,
It's okay.
Drivius.
What?
Grab the radiation sponge and go clean it up with him.
Fuck you! I'm finding my wife first.
As you all
Yeah,
enter the cheaper town hall, you see another golem station there. You see on the golem, as if someone with big burly hands was trying to write on its forehead, A, T, and then like a book symbol.
What?
The golem
Like,
greets you.
AT
Hello.
Hey. Who are you?
The golem tries to look until it remembers it can't see. My name is A T Ended.
Oh, you're an attendant. Okay. What happened here, if you happen to know?
Is? Is?
Do you know what happened here?
F.
Golem like kind of cocks its head to the side as if it's trying to like translate what you're saying. Is here?
Yes, is here.
Gooning?
Uh-oh. Wait.
What?
No.
I wasn't
Subis,
expecting that.
has Gooner me been here recently?
You wouldn't know, but there are some parts held together with a glue.
Not the goon sphere. Not the goon
Can
sphere.
I strain my
We
lips
send
here,
you
sir?
goon. Well,
Do I hear really fast flicker clapping?
no.
No? Nowhere?
What? Break time over?
Get back to work.
What?
Why did I imagine like an audible whip crap when someone said that?
Johnny test, you motherfucker. That's why.
Take a shot.
Is there
taking a
anybody
whip
here?
crap.
Is there a singular being here
That isn't a golem or a minotaur.
that isn't a golem or a minotaur?
Guys, just give them a task.
7?
Go find somebody that isn't a minotaur.
Where?
Can I do the Reed Richards pose?
Where? Where are the 7 individuals?
Seven?
Don't say show. Don't say
Where?
show us where they are.
Where?
The Ingooning?
Where?
The Ingooning?
Stop asking where. Tell him to show you where.
How does Senyenya get anything done with these?
These are purposely picked out.
You would think so. You would really think so.
All 499 of them.
That's what Egbert said.
Hey
I
man,
agree.
don't diss his Golemies.
Golemies. Okay. Hey, there should be an expert on
Okay, hold up.
golems around here on
Scuba's quick question.
sentient rocks, right?
Scuba's quick question.
No, I need. As he points at you, the golem.
I have a question, Scubas.
Yes.
You said all of these golems have two ways of existing: organic and inorganic, or magical, whatever. And either way, they have to exist with a core to connect to, right? Magical means would make the person a core, as like if someone were to make a golem, they would become the core, right?
Somewhat, yes. That's a very rough description. Very broad.
Yeah, but is anyone in the party as like assigned as the core?
How would you know?
Okay, Drivius, try to command him to like take us to the people.
But the golem just keeps pointing at you, just like.
At which one of us is he pointing?
No, just at your
You.
group in general. It's not like at any of you specifically.
Could you use my red eye to see where their strings
Why
are?
you point to us?
Who need I know?
Who need I know what?
Yo, I've been married a long time ago.
You know, easiest way to find out, each one of us give him an order.
Who need I know?
Take us to the 7 people. 7
He's
individuals
saying
that aren't golems
need
or minotaurs.
On a need to know. Best way to find out is just each one of us give him an order to see who he's connected with.
8, not 7.
Okay, Scubas, can I use my
Take
red
us-
eye to see who they're connected to, if at all? Anyone?
They're gonna be connected to the commissioner.
Stop.
I'm like technically they're the one you're looking at is connected to all of you. 'Cause you're looking
Right?
at,
Then
at
all
the
7
strings.
of us, or not 7, all of us, all 5 of us, shout at him, take us to the other people that are not minotaurs.
Yo, do we like have Egbert send us the fucking manual on how to like the controls to this?
Take not you, I go.
Yes.
Not I need.
Is he having a
Can
fit
you
because we're not?
7 people?
No.
Need I show?
Is he having a fit because we're talking to him nicely and not demanding him?
All right, listen here, rocker.
Clanker.
And he just goes back to pointing at you.
Creature.
I need help. I need help. I need help.
What kind of help?
He just points at you. I.
Oi, oi.
Like, wait, he's pointing at me specifically, or just?
Yeah, because you stepped up, and he keeps asking you. I need help. I need help.
How help?
No, how I need help.
He's asking how can he help?
You find 7 non-minotaur, non-golem. You find 7 non-minotaur, non-golem.
Hey.
Could you just
You
do
go,
what you're
and I
fucking
point to
told
him.
and take us to them?
Yes.
Yeah, Scubas, I gotta admit, this bit is
Go.
getting pretty old really fast.
Come on.
No, this is
Please
just how they
stop.
talk. I'm sorry. This is not a bit. This is just how they talk.
Damn it!
I
think
wish
we
this was a
really-
bit.
I think we really need to speak to Lexington, so just be complete assholes.
Okay, you know what? We're getting nothing done here. What are the buildings that are still standing based on the nation?
All right, I'll be back.
Building? Building. And you see him like hop off of his like giant stool he was on to be over the counter. And you see him sort of just like hump a nearby object.
Yeah.
I'm walking out of this place.
I'm walking out of this place with you.
I'm out of here.
You told him to
can't-
build.
Yeah.
I go to my house. How about that?
I'm gonna accompany you.
I don't know what you mean by house. Clearly you're looking at the Minotaur party place. Pretty big. They turn it you go on the inside and you see like a bunch of like just poorly made fixments placed around the house that they use to like basically monkey around and just have fun.
I look around.
Where are our wives?
As you all walk in, all the golems stop not golems, all the minotaurs stop to look at you. They look at Drivia specifically. And the little like plant crown he has on his head. New king.
Yo.
Where are women?
Women? Women where? Oh, where are women?
Try to talk to them
Curious.
like idiots, but I guess that didn't work.
Curious.
If you say it again, I'm crushing you.
I'm not saying that. Either we educate them or I eat them. You decide.
No women.
What do you mean, no women? There was women here before we left.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, there was.
How's my arm attunement rate going?
You're halfway there.
Awesome. Actually, I'd like to go back to what was my house and start cleaning up the radiation for radioactive.
As you walk towards where your house used to be, you just see a bunch of like collapsed minotaurs that are like half melted. And in the
So,
distance, you see another one collapse, and then you hear a voice. Oh no! And then you see a minotaur start charging in, and then collapse.
So I got some fresh
Clean up the
news
fucking
over
radiation!
here.
Clean up the fucking radiation!
What do you think I'm doing, brother?
I'm gonna
In the
just
distance,
eat
you
their
hear a,
souls.
oh no! as a third one charges in.
Okay,
I'm
can I
just
just summon radioactive and just start?
I'm gonna eat the souls
Okay.
of the ones who just walk in there and go, oh no.
Soma,
Hmm?
I need a definition. Are these creatures mutants or demons?
What?
I
Wait,
look
what?
at them.
I
and
guess-
I look back at you.
I guess
They're
pausing
literally
your
like
conversation,
me.
all things considered, Soma probably does look like some sort of angel, huh?
Like, fucked up, Angel.
I'm literally an ASMR. Yes. I would look like an angel to an Astartes. I can't quite tell you what they are, but I can tell you what they aren't. That's smart.
Intelligent.
We'll deal with this soon. We'll give
I'm
you a
going-
proper designation as to what these things are in a while. But first, we have to like deal with this.
I'm going to keep looking around for my wife.
Do I sense Kaz at all? Like, do I feel any sort of connection to him reestablish?
You can't feel much of anything. Period.
What do you mean?
Your senses are
What
dulled.
do you mean I can't? Wait,
are-
why?
Are we dazed?
No, just Soma.
Why am I dulled? What? Can I like roll something to like inspect? I don't know, investigate myself to see if I can like try to discern why.
What would you like to roll?
I don't know. A medicine check, I guess. Is that not what it would
Okay. Roll medicine.
be? What's the modifier for medicine? Is it intelligence?
Wisdom.
It's intel.
Wisdom.
It's
Oh,
intelligence.
No,
It
it's
might be
wisdom, it's wisdom,
intelligence.
It's wisdom. You're right. You're
It's
right.
wisdom. Okay.
Okay. I got an 18.
Yeah, you got no idea what's going on. Probably something with your vessel.
Can I roll arcane?
Okay.
I got another 18.
Thanks to how your vessel is and how it was already, you know, on the verge of imploding, it being sticky and goopy, not helping you.
Every day I feel more like a comatose patient.
Hey man, the hardest part to eat without a vegetable is a wheelchair, so you're good.
No, bro, I'm at this point I'm waiting for the plug to be pulled or for me to get like the proper payments of medication that I need.
Someone gets healed and I start playing Crucified.
You're still fast. You're still laughing.
Look,
What is Money laughing about?
You're still laughing at that. Oh no.
Yo!
Look, hear me out. Well, someone's over here having a mental breakdown. Oh no.
Oh no. Yo.
I need to solve this vessel issue and fast.
Scoobus.
Yeah, if you're
Fix
wondering,
our
you are
vessels.
using Omeama like a lawnmower.
Oh
I
no.
need to
Scoobus. Fix our
It's not
vessels.
that- Oh no.
I visualized it as in like one of them runs into the field.
They
and there's just a
collapse.
crowd of minotaurs.
One in
Oh,
the
no,
background's
he
like,
starts
oh no.
sprinting.
And sprints in, collapses. Another one seizes. Oh no. Runs in, fucking collapses.
How did they get so stupid?
Yeah.
I mean, they're your race. You tell us.
Oh,
They
no.
weren't this stupid before.
Yeah, they weren't this stupid 5 months ago.
Is this what them not having a leader does to them?
You
Oh, like they had a leader, you
Dear-
just killed him.
Dear God, it would make sense. The leader could actually kind of speak a little bit.
And you just killed him, Drivius.
God, are you doing like a Tenshura thing right now?
What?
I know what you're saying. They don't have names, do they? Like none of them have names, or do they have their own names?
They don't really have names.
What if they're clones?
Okay. Oh, they're not named. Are you
None of the
basing,
golems are
like-
named either. Well,
Are you
they are
basing
named,
the-
but not with real names. They're just designated.
Okay, are you-
Are these minotaurs by any chance clones?
What?
Are they clones?
Yes. They all have loincloths.
I don't think that was the question, but I'm pretty sure.
I thought Money was asking if they were clothed.
No, if they're
Clone.
Are they
clones.
clones?
Oh, I thought he said clothed. I was like, Money, what are you planning? Money, what are you planning? I was so confused. I was like, Money, why are you asking this?
You do that.
Kubus,
He said one more ball touch. He didn't say who.
I want to do a history check on what happened within the last 5 months of us being
That's
gone.
not how a history check works.
How the fuck would you
Fuck
know?
are you gonna know?
A history
I
check
wanna
is
know what
something
the
you
hell
roll
happened.
for you to remember.
Yeah.
For you to roll history, you'd have to have experienced the past
Hey,
5
you know,
months.
But I'm kind of trying.
Drivius,
Fine. I want to do an investigation check on what happened in the last 5 months.
let's
Will
think
that
here
work?
for a second. Drivius, let's think here for a moment.
Will that work?
If we can't find the lives, We just have a nation of bums right now, because it seems like nobody's here.
Now you know how Senior feels.
Maybe we should go and
He's
pay a visit to the Gourd Forest. Maybe Molimo. I don't know if the Necromancer's back, but maybe Molimo would know something about, you know.
sure.
Before we go, though, Scubas, can we please check all of our would-be remaining structures
Okay.
and have money go into his clear up the radiation, and then we go down there.
What do you think I'm doing?
Keep
have,
cleaning.
have fun going down there. I can't fucking fit.
Okay, well, what about the structures that are out here? Like, do we see anything?
When you go to, as you all head over to what used to be the Guild of Labor, you see another AT Endon golem.
Another attendant golem. Okay,
And you
great.
also see it sort of like prodding one of Kukla's dolls, but this one's inactive. Hello. Hello.
Can I, like, hi.
Hello.
Or look at the doll.
He's saying this to the doll. Hello.
Can I like tap him on the shoulder
just,
and be
like,
like,
looks
hey, can I
over
look
you.
at the doll?
What do you ask him?
Hey, can I look at the doll? Okay. I'm gonna like just examine the doll, see if there's anything on it that I could do, like switch it on or
On his fly.
something that would like. There's a what? What did you do?
Bro, just karate chop that fly.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, hey, Cody,
No, you didn't see that? He was like,
Dude, Skibbles, I'm not gonna lie. You doing that just reminded me. I don't know if you ever,
Yo,
you know the video of Tatsuki Fujimoto trying to float. That's what you just reminded me of.
Yo.
Okay.
Can I like look at the doll and see if I can find something to like activate it or whatever, or like to at the very least communicate with it. Turn it on or communicate with it.
How thorough do you want this check to be?
I don't know. That's enough to be able to identify something.
Roll investigation.
That is very broad, Jose.
Yeah.
You're able to
investigation
do
is-
that. This is a doll.
That's a 23.
$23.
Yeah.
The first thing you see is behind on the back of the doll. It was just like you see Senyor was here. And a large arrow pointing in a direction. Like on the wall behind the AT Endon. Meanwhile, as you keep searching around, you unclothe the doll and feel around this belly section where you feel like a groove, and so you pick at it, and it opens up to reveal a chamber with a note inside.
Okay, I'm gonna take the note and read it.
Dear Avantgardus, Lasney's still dead. Not sure when you all will be returning. Cal went to labor, taking her somewhere else. Place isn't the best environment. And it's just signed from Kukla.
no location.
No location on it.
To be fair to Kukla, she had no idea where the fuck they were going. They had zero idea at the time. They just
That's
needed to
fair.
get away from all these minotaurs
Fair enough.
That is fair.
and golems. You want to follow the arrow anywhere? The arrow in the direction it's
Yeah.
going? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you follow the arrow, you find another arrow that just says Senyunya was here and points in a different direction. Do you follow that?
Sure.
Find a third arrow. Do you follow that?
Sure.
You arrive in the what seems to be the direct center of the city, as well as your nation in general. And you see four large golden busts of each of the Senyanyans. And a large sign. A gift for
What
you.
does it say?
This place looks rough. Here's a gift.
And that's just what, 4 statues of them?
Made of solid gold, yes.
Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, Drevius, we're melting that down later and turning it into currency.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Senyanya was here.
I need to find my wife.
Well. Okay, well, Scubus, I'm going to look at the note and see if I can see any strings coming off of it.
You sort of see strings connecting most of you except for Grim and Alucard. As well as like some fainter strings around a lot of the golems. And then a few thicker strings heading in about like the same direction.
Which direction would that be?
Bit southwest.
Well, we're gonna start
I
going in
open
that
up
direction.
Incarnate.
Southwest is where Rick is.
Oh no, we have to go to.
Okay, I
I'm
think
going
by
there.
now the
Off
fest can be
rip.
over.
I'm going there off rip.
We're going there then.
Also, Scubus, how's the arm assimilation process?
You got it.
Yippee!
I'll send you the stuff later when I get around to it.
Uh-huh.
But just know you have 5 more rings.
Yippee! Can I make black holes now?
Anyway,
I'll take that as a
so all of you, including Alucard and Grim, want to go to where Rick is?
Bro, I
No
am so
question.
extremely fragile right now.
As you guys are
I mean,
debating
no
this since you're out in the
adventure,
open,
no adventure, no game.
you do notice like a pit in the distance.
A pit.
What?
You wish to approach the pit.
Hey,
What's
You
the
hear
pit? Where
something
is it?
similar to like sloshing and like moans of pain from the pit. You wish to look into the pit.
I do a flyby over the pit.
As you quickly see something that was like distinctly pink down there.
Oh no.
Would
Please.
pink?
Before
would
anything
you
else
say
happens,
fleshy?
you hear a "Oh no!" as one of the minotaurs begin to run and dive into the pit. Before they dive in, you notice that they have pink splotches over them.
Oh, those are all the assimilated minotaurs.
And golems.
yeah.
Would you
Oh,
say that the
no.
color is somewhat fleshy, Scubus?
No, like a bright pink.
Okay.
It's like Jello, quite literally.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I guess I should ask this question since none of us have asked it since we got it out of the thing. Are we covered in pink splotches?
No.
Even Drivius, who was reinfected?
It would seem that coming out of that gate cleared you of infection. The process of becoming slime and back to not slime seemed to have helped a bit.
Sure.
I'm gonna keep this in mind. I'm gonna write this down somewhere.
Yeah, becoming slime wife did help with curing you.
If we want to cure anybody else, just have the slime wife.
The question is, did we build up an immunity?
No.
This is a real question.
You wouldn't know, would you?
No.
I felt.
I don't know how to
Scuba's-
magic. I don't know.
I felt Scuba's had like the sudden urge to try not to laugh, but I held it back.
Okay, money.
That is something you would do.
He sat there for a second. No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Well, I guess
All
we
right,
go
fuck
to
off.
I guess we go to Rick's place then. I mean.
Boom.
Since I'll be at my house cleaning up radiation, I'll be right back and get some water.
Oh, so you're not gonna go with them to Rick?
He'll meet us there.
Well, Cody's been being really mean about me cleaning my house, and I also
No
you
ball
should.
touches.
What? I'm cleaning the radiation field. Or do you want more? Oh no.
And Scubas, just so this is out there, I quickly fly to the ground behind Graham, transfer him back, and put my hand on his shoulder. I'm now no longer a bat.
Grim, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
How?
I grab his hand, slowly start to squeeze, not breaking any bones.
Yeah, this is.
Alucard, you
this is
feel
Take
what
your
might as well
fucking
be
hand
a
off me.
vice grip on your hand. And
Yo, this is
it is
kinda like-
increasingly tightening. And your hand right now feels like a stack of plates under a crusher.
You know, this feels kind of like
You know, that does make
homosexually
sense.
charged. You know.
Not
That
gonna lie,
makes sense.
I didn't hear half of what he said.
He's crushing your
because
hand.
He's crushing your hand.
I know. I mean, how you said it, I didn't hear half of what you said because Smokey was laughing.
Also, I just want to be cleaning up the radiation field around my house and also search through the rubble for that card.
So are we going to?
I let go of his
Sanctumia
hand and
without you
push
then?
him away.
So are we going to Sanctumia without you, money?
I trust you guys not to get in a fight.
Look, money, you look like you need to go somewhere. If you need to go somewhere, you can go.
Wait, I was gonna get some water to come back, but
Yeah, you can go get
yeah,
some water. Not like much will happen in the meantime.
If any of y'all motherfuckers start a fight,
So in the
I'll cut you
meantime,
out.
we destroyed.
With
Scubas.
who? Tell me with who?
So, okay, I guess Alucard and Grim are having conversation. Truly a shame Money cares more about cleaning up his house than his many spouses.
I mean, I just flew down and put my hand on him to get his attention. So I could be like,
You have his
so
attention.
you were the one that I was talking to in that cell.
Yes.
What
That's
happened
why
to-
Money's gonna end up having to
Puny
die
mortal.
because of this.
Okay then.
Water.
I put my other hand out that he's not crushing, and I go to shake his hand.
You know, actually, could I just give one of my rings to Drivius?
I let go. I don't know what that means. So I just stand there.
I can
Are you
just give one of my rings to Drivius.
No way,
right?
you
Drivius?
Smokey. There's no way your people don't know what a fucking handshake is.
They sure, but it means something different.
Serious.
I gave a thumbs up!
I just needed verbal confirmation. All right, Pookie, you have one of my rings.
What is a
Fine,
handshake?
I'll shake your hand.
No. I need some
Right,
explanation.
now I'll
What
be
does a
back.
handshake mean to you guys?
It's a symbol of respect.
So it's
Astartes
not
just don't
something-
shake people's hands for no fucking reason.
It's not given out freely, is what
Put
you're
that
saying.
fucking
No.
sticky hand
It's an
down.
earned thing. It is not given, it is earned.
Cool. Going to Sanctumia now.
I'm telling you both right now, just a heads up. We're going to meet with somebody probably called Rick. If he offers you a handshake, do not give him a handshake. No matter how convincing or charismatic or friendly.
If you do,
he
you're
may
stupid.
seem. Don't do it. Just trust me on this. Do not do it, okay?
All right. Well, in preparation of that, I pull out both my guns and make sure they're locked and loaded,
We're not okay. Rick isn't
just
somebody
in
you
case.
fair. He's not unreasonable though. We can have a conversation with him. but just Why
Wait,
you-
that's
why you-
fine.
why you laughing,
I'm just
Scuba?
saying, just in case. I'd rather have something I'd rather have something locked and loaded.
Fair.
All right.
Oh boy. Where are my wives? Actually, scratch that. Scubas, where do I see, like, I look at myself, I see, like, the bigger, strands of threads coming off of me in the direction of Nemte and Zalara?
Same direction as the note.
Okay, so they are all in that general direction. Got it. Side
As
note,
you
when did Sandy-
walk quite a distance, you approach what looks to be a large wall.
Why
If Money was here, you could explain that this wall is about 3 times as big as it was last time Money tried encroaching on the border.
Oh.
Oh,
And
is
as
this
you approach, you are
Sanctumia's border?
shot. 3 arrows fly by and hit near the ground near your feet. As sort of warning shots.
I like raise up my arms and I speak out loud saying, "We're trying to talk to Rick. Is there any way we can get in contact with him?"
Rick is not taking visitors at this moment. You will have to leave.
Not even for his friends?
Where is the strings from the note going? Now
Into
that
the
we're
nation.
closer. Into the nation?
Yeah.
Why is Rick not taking visitors right now?
We can't run the risk of infection.
We aren't infected. We don't
are-
have pink spots.
We aren't
There are
infected
more
and we're trying
ways to tell
cure
if
it.
someone's infected than pink spots, most of which we've yet to find. It seems you are not caught up on the situation if you think pink spots are the only way to get infected.
Okay, what else?
You see him like turn to one of the other soldiers. Do any of you have enhanced hearing?
Wouldn't
Uh,
wouldn't Grimaldus have enhanced hearing? being
Yeah,
his
what if
first right now?
Grimaldus
I'm-
He doesn't have his biological
Checking.
enhancements currently.
What about Alucard? He's literally a vampire.
I was gonna say, I think I do.
Alucard would have that.
I assume vampires just have enhanced sense.
I use my inspiration die for temporary enhance healing.
Okay. As you use your inspiration die, some sort of pixie dust surrounds your left ear as you put your hand behind it, and it grows
Yeah.
to 5 times larger. For the next 3 hours, you have enhanced hearing on that ear.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what?
Oh
You
my-
know what,
Could you
Scubas?
fucking
I know what I'm
recreate that
gonna
one
do.
image of the 3D kid.
Scubas,
Yeah, Alucard?
I don't have enhanced hearing, but I know what I'll do. I'm gonna transform it into an ant and use my vampiric teleportation to land on the back of one of the guards.
Before you
Wait,
do that,
wait.
Drivius is listening in. As you listen in with your giant Dumbo-like ear, Drivius. What are they? Well, they claim to be friends of Rick. Friends of Rick? They're friends of Rick. They would have come in during the announcement 3 months ago. Who are they? This far into the infection, there's still people claiming to be uninfected and this uninformed? Wait, hold on. I think I recognize them. Let me check the friend catalog. And you see one of them, open up a bag of holding with a Rick face on it and pull out this ginormous book that he slams on the ground with a loud thud. That kind of causes you to wince back from the loud noise. And you see him, start flipping through the pages. What's your name?
Drivius.
A B E. Let him in. He's on the priority list. Priority list? What do you mean he's just on the priority list?
I heard it. We don't have. Look, man, he just ate. Okay.
Open the gates! As large wooden gate opens up to let y'all in.
Okay.
You need to
Walk
check
in.
they're infected
We
first.
go inside.
No, they're on the priority list. What the fuck is this priority list? I've literally never heard. We haven't worked here long enough.
You need to get him
This is also my
trained.
first time hearing about it.
Did they just notice this Dumbo like fucking ear did?
Yes. I think he's listening close. Oh, really? How could you tell? Big fucking ear?
I'm not listening. What are you guys talking
I'm
about?
not listening.
I just
He's
imagine a
literally cupping his
gigantic
giant ear. Why is one of his ears larger than the other? I don't know. Maybe it's why he's on the priority list? Think.
Yeah.
You guys need some serious training.
And you need smaller ears!
Let's just go inside.
Don't
Darius.
antagonize him, he's on the priority list. What is this priority list?
We go inside.
Alright, you go inside.
You know, Scubas, I haven't asked, but is there a way through the rings to, like, announce that you want it, like, on the other side wants it open?
Not really.
I'll just have to trust my intuition.
Anywho.
Oh boy.
As you walk in, you see what looks to be... Well, last time you were here at Rick's Nation, it was heavily militarized. Tons of people wearing full plate armor, carriages that were also plated so heavily that they could probably stop a fireball with ease. But now, it's seemingly filled with refugees. People of all kinds of different races, all wearing purple blankets with Rick's obnoxious smiling face sewn onto them. With the same text on all the blankets. Everybody's a friend of Rick.
Except Hotel.
Not if I didn't know.
I don't know who this
Because
Rick guy is, but I don't want to
are
be friends with him.
unfriendly people.
Okay.
As you walk further in, you see multiple soldiers stationed around, giving out food to all these refugees. As just continue further in, the situation seems to be generally the same everywhere. As Rick's Nation has seemingly become a gathering place for those that have been affected by the virus.
Yo, Cody.
That money?
Okay, firstly, fuck you, Scubas.
Thank you, Alma.
Fuck you for doing that when I was drinking.
Honestly, it looked like he handed you the drink, because, like, on my screen, you're on the left of Money, and Money just, like, moved his
Same.
hand left, and Risey moved it left, like, Rise it left camera, you picked up a drink from the right. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Where's Rick?
We're that connected, Scubas.
My question still stands. Where's Cal?
Where?
You just, like, asked this to one of the refugees?
I asked it to one of the soldiers.
As you try going up to one of the soldiers, you get stopped by some guy in a purple hood. Hold it. Get in the back of the line. I've been waiting for this soup. And
Yo.
when he pushes you
Kill
back
that
with
man.
his left hand, you feel something familiar. As if he has rings on his fingers made of metal that spell out a name.
Extract yourself from life immediately.
Shut up, Money.
Play blood with your left and the left.
Who are you?
As he looks and fully, like, takes in your figure, you see him, like, quickly, like, dust himself off and, like, post, Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Oh,
It's
it's
you.
you.
Still always
guess
on the
he
top of my
would-
game.
Fuck you.
Statement still stands. Get
Trivius,
back of the
who is
line.
this person?
No, I'm going to find Rick.
Trivius, who is this person?
Oh boy.
An annoying
There's a-
individual.
Cody,
There's
you're on
lore.
the priority list.
Okay. Mike, I'll explain this in context after session. I'll give you context after session. This is an old
Yeah.
player, but I'll give you full context after the session.
Oh no, like this is Alucard asking.
Oh.
Trivius, who is this person that just laid his hands on
A
you?
person from my past who's annoying.
Hmm.
Well, have
Either
you seen
way,
any?
fuck you, yo. I'm on the priority list.
Scubas,
Yo.
gotta ask. Gotta genuinely ask this.
Yeah.
My vampiric teleport. If I grab onto somebody, do they teleport with me? It
No.
doesn't state in my thing. Shit.
Money, Cody, why'd y'all laugh?
Yo, fuck
The
off,
face you made.
stupid.
You just hear you just hear the
I can
SpongeBob
just
boo womp.
imagine. I can just imagine seeing his face
Just frown.
Like, I took a sip, I looked over, I just see your ass
Cody,
go.
you would have loved the reason why I asked if I could teleport with somebody.
Oh,
I was just gonna grab this guy and teleport him outside the wall.
That
Strictly
would
to
be really
that
funny,
gate.
honestly.
Strictly to that gate we just came through.
He
And then
just
come
gets
right back.
shot.
Well, let's Jervius, let's move along and
Teleport out. Help!
Get
Get
to
this
this
fuck shit.
fella.
Teleports back out.
let's get to Rick. You and I want
Yeah.
the same thing. Wanna
Yeah,
find our
let's get to Rick.
families.
As you remember from the last time you were at this nation, basically all the paths and roads lead to one center spot where Rick resided. You keep following that path. Along that path, you see another refugee offering out free blankets to anyone who's in need to stave off the cold. They walk up to you and offer you some.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Do you even have one big enough for me? Yeah,
You
I
want
didn't think
5?
so. No.
6?
Save.
No.
We have more than
Listen,
enough
say-
blankets to give, little one.
Jervius.
The figure says.
Jervius, calm
You
down.
find me
Okay,
amusing.
Jervius,
me
Jervius, calm down. Jervius, calm down. Okay.
Gives him 50 blankets just to
Listen.
cover his nuts.
Listen,
Oh.
maybe use those blankets, give them to the people that need it. We're not really in need of it right now. There's other people that need those blankets more than we.
Oh shit. Where's the
Are you not one of our fellow refugees?
Not exactly. We're here to see Rick.
Okay, large one. Yeah, money.
Take
Money, I like
care-
when you looked up. You
If I
looked,
was there, would you just call me straight one or some shit? Like,
Take care of yourself.
We would just
little
call you
Nah,
middle-aged
Money,
one.
he'd straight up look at you and go, "Okay, darkest one."
Did you see it, buddy? Did you
what are you trying to do?
one. Oh boy. Well, let's keep following
Alright, you
along
c-
this road.
Keep walking along the path.
Yeah.
And eventually you arrive at this humongous, elaborate castle of a place. A veritable palace. Filled with, like, lavish luxuries. Which is quite the juxtaposition between all of the refugees around. Almost as if someone had spent all of the nation's money on this rather than on the refugees they're trying to keep. Would you like to knock on the humongous door? Which I guess is normal size for Trivius.
Jervius, knock on the door.
As you knock on the door. Okay, money. Okay, money.
Money
fucking
not paying
Asgore?
attention.
I am paying attention.
Oh, really?
You guys are at a castle. Jeffrey-sized door. Refugees. Cody is tiny, so much humongous.
A little gnome dressed in purple comes out.
What does the
Hello?
gnome look like?
The gnome,
We're here to.
you do not recognize this gnome.
Okay.
We're here to see Rick.
Rick isn't here. This is for the
Where is he?
refugees.
We saw the refugees outside.
Bro,
Well, yeah, we
just
can't
say
fit them
you're
all
on
in here.
prayer.
And he like
Say
opens
you're
the
on
door a bit more, and
prayer.
you see it's just completely crowded with more refugees.
Okay, then where is Rick?
He's over there And he points
Where's
to this like small little shack next to the palace.
Okay.
He was
I
always
think
a
you. I
model.
think you need to knock on that door. I don't think I can knock on that one.
I'll knock on the door.
Is the shack
And I
side?
proceed to go knock on the door. Hello, Rick, are you here?
As you knock on the door, you realize it's not closed, and it just swings open. And Rick's just standing there. Hello,
Not gonna
friends.
lie.
I knew you'd come around eventually.
Fuck out of the shack.
Wow.
Previous,
the
not gonna
fucking
lie,
NPC,
when he said, "Oh, he's in that shack over there," I just wanted to march over and punt the fucking door off the frame. Just poof.
Scubas, I just
Well,
need
Alucard,
you
you
to
kind of
know
can't enter
that it's
unless
so
you're invited, so
NPC
you can't.
Well,
I can't
what-
enter.
what
Doesn't
money?
mean I can't buff the door off.
What money?
That's just one
I'm just
loud
saying
knock.
that it's so NPC coded.
Yeah.
He
But
just
fine,
had
Alucard.
it
It was-
later.
regardless of how that door gets open, as it swung open, Rick is already standing there, hands clasped together as if he was ready to offer a trade offer.
Hi, Rick. It's been a minute.
Indeed it has, dear friends. And I see you've brought new friends. And he holds his hand out to Alucard. Nice to meet you. The name's Rick.
I hold my gun up and pointing it at his head.
Hey,
Not
Yeah.
pulling the trigger.
hey, I still lower his like.
I
gun
see
on
you're not a
his
fan
front.
of handshakes.
Yeah,
He says, his
they're,
arm still extended out.
Yeah, Rick. Cultural differences.
And what about you, my very large armored friend? He says, turning to Grimaldus. Grimaldus, this guy's human, by the way.
I don't do that with mortals.
Says the mortal.
Immortal.
Very well.
Again, Rick. Cultural differences.
Perfectly fine. What kind of friend would I be if I wasn't accommodating? Come in. You must be tired standing outside of my abundant abode. Come in.
I am literally dying. Yes.
So it seems you are. Pray tell what happened to you, friend. You could have come to me.
Ah,
I would have been glad to offer assistance. After all, what are friends for?
Cut the bullshit, Rick. Where's our wives?
Bullshit. If your wives came over here to our nation, then they're probably amongst the many refugees. I personally am unable to oversee each and every refugee. I have been quite overworked over these past few months. Which, by the way, whatever happened to your nation? A lot of minotaurs have been coming by.
I can tell you, lots of things have happened. So there was war. We got invaded. More war.
Well, I know
and,
about the invasion. I was there to assist. And then I
So
was
it's the
promised
question-
payback, and then I lost contact with you all for 5 months. So
yeah,
I'm sure
so
you've been
he's-
traveling well. Did you go on the high seas? Perhaps travel the lands? Oh boy, I can't wait to hear the stories you have for me.
Scubas, I have a question.
We
What's your
haven't
question?
been able to.
Just offhand, how many dead minotaurs did they pass on the way here?
In the nation, none.
Because like I feel like the minotaurs would be like,
Outside the nation,
Oh,
only a
they're
few.
dead.
But there was one with like his like face down on the ground, his finger still on the wall, writing something in blood that read out OHNO.
Oh no. Oh no.
yeah.
Okay.
Just like gets pelted with like 12 arrows. Oh no. Anywho,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Rick. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things have happened.
which you can
Yeah,
tell
go
me
for
once
it.
you take a seat. Though maybe I should bring the seats outside. Drivius seems a bit taller than I last remember.
Yeah.
He's grown quite a bit, huh?
Judge Witcher right now, because I'm gonna go to sleep right now.
What?
Me go.
Oh, you're gonna go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna keep cleaning up the radiation, buddy. What?
We'll handle the combo.
I
while
was
you're
I
gone,
was
I'll
saying
fill
what he's doing.
Master got me work.
Master got me working.
Sunday, Mississippi.
Sunday master set me free.
All right.
Go to
Good night,
sleep.
buddy. We'll fill you in
Good night.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll
How we
fill
play
you in.
luck, which laugh in the laugh.
out. Get
I'm
out.
blowing you up.
Just get him out.
This is
I'm getting ready to switch things around on the stream for the purposes of like, okay, gotta move the icons around.
It's okay. I kicked
You
him.
know, now I really don't feel bad though that he's not getting something a very certain something.
Oh boy, this is a conversation.
And oh my god, the fact that he didn't try touching it the moment it was dropped in your hand.
I instantly grabbed it. I didn't want to hear any kind of crash. I didn't want to hear. I just instantly grabbed it. I didn't want to go through any of that.
It's gonna happen sooner or later.
We'll deal with that one. We'll get to that when we get to that.
Hold on, I'm just fixing the stream overlay.
Cody, the whole time we've been playing, I've also been playing Blocks Fruit.
Of course.
I figured.
That'll work well enough. All right.
I'm now to the
Rick
ghost ship,
brings
by the way.
out three raggedy chairs, and then pulls out a
I stand
fourth stool. He sits down on the stool and offers the chair to you all, except for Drivius, who's too big.
Thanks. As I sit down like an old man, just holding my back.
Crisscross applesauce.
I sit down on the chair. The chair breaks. Too heavy.
I look at the chair and
I
decide.
suppose I should have prepared
No.
something more fitting for my friends. Unfortunately, I don't have anything at the ready right now. My apologies, dear soon-to-be friends of mine.
That's fine. Don't worry, Rick. Thank you for your hospitality.
So, you mentioned something about your wife. When was the wedding?
You know, now that you bring that up, we actually never really officialized it in a kind of celebration way, did we?
Yes, we did.
Did we? Oh, right, we went on that honeymoon.
Before invasion. Before the Blood Arrows invasion.
Man, it's been a lot of things. Okay, so a lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. We dealt with like what, 3 invasions or 2 invasions? It was what? It was Caleb first, then the Necromancer.
That's fine, you
Then
don't
we
have to tell
came-
me anymore. I'm sure you were quite busy with your nation, and just simply forgot to send out my invite.
Apologies.
I'm sure I'll at least be able to be there to be with you all as your friend when your wives give birth. If that is happening at all. Not to say having 0 kids is an issue.
Well, funny you should say that. We're kind of looking for our wives right now because that is soon to happen. As a matter of fact, Buddy Drivius here, his wife was going into labor and we were pointed in this direction.
I'm gonna pause and say, do note, you don't know how long ago Kukla wrote that note.
Yeah.
So it could be more than just Cal.
Yeah.
Not the best conditions for carriage.
Yeah.
Be a real shame if someone missed. Anywho. Oh, it's
What
terrible to
happened to
hear. Do you know when your wives came over to my wonderful nation of Sanctumia?
We found a note and we were told that we were missing for 5 months. So I would guess 5 months ago.
5 months ago. I didn't start fully allowing refugees into my nation until about 3 months ago. Well, if it was 5 months ago, I'm sure that they should be easy to be found within the records. Not many people are coming over to our nation out of all nations, after all. At least, not until the first surge.
First, you're talking about the virus.
Yes, how is that, by the way? No one in your nation infected?
Well, from what we understand, some of us were infected. Namely us, actually. We were infected. But now, we seem to be cured of it somewhat.
Oh? Do tell how.
We're not quite sure. We haven't had the means to properly investigate this phenomenon because of just everything that's happened.
Quite slimy, to be exact.
Very well. No real date on when your wives came. Can you give a description on what they look like?
Do I happen to have a picture?
On your person? No.
Hmm.
Not like you guys carry wallets or anything.
Damn, y'all are really shit husbands.
Bro,
It's not like it's not like they have someone to take fucking pictures.
this is like a lot of things happened. For
I
things
just
to end
describe
this way.
Cal as best as I can.
Go on,
I
describe
tried
her.
to describe-
Lovely pregnant lady.
I'm gonna just pull up pictures real quick because I know
That's
how to
what
say
I'm
certain
doing.
things.
I just want to make sure I get my details correct. Some of this,
And I'll
I
probably
really
be
co-
ending the session soon.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's valid. You good, Cody?
I'm just scrolling through Scoopus' nice DMs.
Did I send you
don't have
something
a picture
funny?
saved?
You sent me a lot of hee hee ha ha things.
Okay. Okay.
You don't
Okay,
have
there
the
we go.
picture saved?
Sadly, no, I forgot to. Okay, an elf with long black hair, black and yellow eyes.
Okay.
I mean, is she one for the picture because I can keep describing.
Oh, it's up to you. You're not the only one who has to describe their wife, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
I
waiting
know.
for him to finish. I can't find a picture of Zalara. Are you gonna keep describing, Cody?
I mean, that's her general appearance.
Okay, then I'll start. I don't. Scubus, you never told me her race.
Of which one?
Of Nemte.
Never learned it.
I asked you.
Yeah, and you got about the same response as Cody about asking Cal's age.
I haven't done that yet.
Okay. But there's a very big difference between learning an age and learning a race in this whimsical world of yours.
Go on and describe her.
Okay, well, she is a medium-sized, I think, pretty sure, yeah, medium-sized lady with white hair and green highlights. She has yellowish eyes and what appears to be horns coming out of like the sides of her head and a tail. And she also has like scale-like texture along some of her parts of her arms.
Okay.
I'm trying
Looks
to
like
find a
taking
picture
mental
of
note of
Zalara.
everything.
I'm trying to find a picture of Zalara. Oh, right. This detail you can't possibly forget about Namzaya. She speaks in just a tone of voice and has a way with words that you can only describe as unique. Truly, truly. Truly a based woman, that one.
Based?
Yeah, and red pilled.
Red pilled. Fascinating.
Maybe you've heard her say Skibbity Sigma, Ohio Riz.
Oh, that's right. They don't know what your spouses are. Go on, Jose. Explain to them the lore behind the woman.
I
that you-
almost want to shatter you for your choice in women now.
If you thought
Listen,
that
man.
rot was bad, then you ain't ready for anything.
I
You
almost
really
want
aren't.
to shatter. I almost want to shatter you, Soma.
Listen, man. You too. You'll soon learn that I'm the one with the least questionable tastes out of anybody here.
I mean, seeing as money has quite literally. What the fuck? Where the hell am I? Okay, that was weird. Sorry.
I just
Side note.
imagine you two like just visibly start shaking in the background upon hearing that came out.
Yeah, she thinks she tends to. She just has such a skibbity riz about her.
You can just hear me muttering to myself, heresy.
Hey, Grim.
It's okay.
By chance, do you also feel like shattering Soma for his choice in women?
Not Soma in particular, but everything.
Okay, fine. You two calm down. We'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, she talks that way. And she was also pregnant at the time. I don't know if she went into labor too. There's also Zalara. I can't find a picture of her, man.
Bro doesn't even keep a picture of his
Cowboy?
wife.
I do. That's the thing. I don't know why I can't find it.
Isn't Zolara the cowboy?
Yeah, she's the cowgirl.
Pretty easy to describe. I mean, it wasn't like too long ago either where she was sent a picture of her.
That's what I'm trying to find. I don't have it here.
Are you looking on the like DnD chat? Because it wasn't too long ago.
I think I have it on my phone. Hold up. That is not her. Okay, there she is. Okay. So the other one is Zalara. She has green hair, has a poncho, a long cowboy hat, and she's also white skinned, has green nails, and also has somewhat of a scale like appearance along her arms. She also has fanged teeth and talks like a rootin' tootin' cowgirl.
Wait, fang teeth? Is she a vampire?
Not that kind of fanged. She just has sharp teeth, is all.
Okay, I was
Anyway.
about to say, if she has vampire fangs and is a vampire, why are you so prejudiced against vampires?
I hate you, bloodsuckers. Oh, honey. But anywho.
Literally.
Racism. Against vampires. Bro, you know what Ivan did. I am 100% like against vampires.
Yeah. You're good, man.
Don't take it out of context, channel. It's fine.
Be mad against the person, not the race. That's how we were before the
That's how.
Civil War.
That's not how someone works. Anyway. Well, I believe I could send out some assistants to search for your wives, dear friends. Is there anything you'd like to do here in the meantime?
I guess.
I don't have much to offer. We've been running low on, well, everything.
Do you have any freshly dead corpses of any humans laying around?
Well, we don't have any fresh dead human corpses to give you. And he leans forward to inspect you. Assumedly, you are a vampire, no? In which case, we have blood reserves for those that have such hemogen-based needs. Not of the highest quality, but it's the best we can do.
Is it at least human blood?
We have blood of various races here. Mainly from those who are willing to donate.
Actually, Scuba's genuine question here. That 5-month time skip of us being in Slime Wave, how did my blood hold up?
What do you mean, how did your blood hold up?
The 4 blood vials that I still had. How did those
fine
hold
for
up?
you. All of your items didn't have 5 months instantly added to their age.
Okay. Wasn't sure. Wanted to double check because if not, well, that shit just became necrosis. In which case, I'm in trouble. Okay, I think I will speak to you later on that then.
Sorry about that. Anyway. That all y'all are gonna say? Ask?
I'm good.
I sent you a message, Scubas. Could I do that? Okay. What do I see? Oh.
Rick looks over to someone. Is something wrong, dear friend?
I just have a headache, man.
Headache from what? Did you perhaps see something you weren't supposed to? Do you need an ice pack? Or somewhere to lay down?
No, I'm fine. I'm just. Yeah. I'm just. Let's focus on other things.
Well, it seems pretty important that you're in such poor condition.
Yeah, but there's others that are more important right now than me.
Buddy. That fucking Goku.
Where?
On your
On the
hat.
hat. That is
Yeah?
UI, yeah.
Dude, I've wore this hat like multiple times.
To be fair,
cared to
Cody,
notice.
It's just a comfortable hat to wear. It doesn't hurt my head.
I never
while I'm wearing
cared to
my
notice
headset.
if it was Goku or not.
Cody, to be fair, you're always facing away from the camera, so it is kind of hard to see.
Fair enough.
Like, you just had,
Okay.
prolonged, eye contact with the camera, and I was like, Goku? And it was Goku.
Yeah.
Anyway. It seems pretty important that you're not in the best condition, to call it lightly, friend.
Yeah, I really am not in the best condition. But that can wait. There's other things that are more important than me right now.
Very well, if that's what you so believe.
I mean, well, hey, by all means, feel free to tell me. Is there some way you know how to?
Well, you had already said it's less important, so I believe you'd rather focus on your wives?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, yeah, I would.
I'll try to provide as much assistance as my nation can spare at the moment.
You know, with that being said, I want to butt in on Rick. Rick, what do you know about what's going on with him? He may not care, but I'm curious.
I don't believe I ever got your name, friend.
And you won't till you answer my question. I mean, him are just having a stare down at this point.
Very well, then. Come along now, I suppose I should start giving out the orders to search for your wives.
Okay. By the way, Rick, I take it we're like
Yes.
walking to that place.
Yeah, he's just
Um,
walking over to the palace that he lives right
Okay.
next to.
Okay. As we're walking with him, I want to ask him, what have you discovered about this infection?
I don't believe that's something that should be discussed in the presence of others. Or in such a public location, he says as he, like, knocks on the door to the palace.
Fair. We'll talk about this later, though. Seeming as it involves literally everyone.
And that's where I'll end today's session. You guys entering the palace.
Okay.
So, how was D&D?
Where are our families? Cody's
5
not having a
months,
look at that
eh?
face.
5 months. You know, it was originally going to be you guys were gone for like a few days, but like money met the condition multiple
What
times.
condition?
Though you guys, how long time like I always put a condition on the points of convergence, like behind the screen lore, on like time flow, and the condition was basically every time money danced around the slime wife issue.
Oh, that's a
pretty
cheap
fair.
shot.
That's
I-
fair.
Because he did nothing but
The
dance.
entire point of convergence was about slime wife and about trying to right the wrongs and learn of the wrongs. All right. I kind of was hoping, like when I was kind of hoping that that money would like have the decency to admit his wrongdoings, you know. Instead, he
Yeah,
pulled
don't
out
know
things
about
like, well, being the bad is pretty much being a part of it. So, yeah, things didn't exactly go as planned.
To be fair,
Yeah.
you gave it the money,
Yeah,
which is fair.
that's some
Yeah.
money.
But at the same time, it's like,
Well, of course, it had to be money who's the condition holder. It's
yeah, of course.
he's the.
I'm not complaining. I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, it makes sense. It would be money, but like, also conversely, man, it was money.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Damn, really messed y'all up. 5 months into the
dude.
future, huh? Crazy.
Scubas, of
This
all
would
things,
be.
of all things, you made the condition something that you knew money was going to walk head first into. Not even so. Oh well, he can.
Well,
he
part
can
of the puzzle
capture
did
all-
involve him,
No, he
or
runs
puzzle
head first into this.
did involve
because
him
he
literally
knows
having
it's
to
there.
not dance around the issue. So I was like,
Yeah.
hey, the puzzle get him to
That's
actually
money,
confess.
though.
But then the puzzle had him dance around for like another 12 minutes.
That's money. though.
Well, Scubas, I
Man,
guess I'll ask
never
you the
admit
question that
fault.
me and Cody need to, ask you. Do we need to send you
Question.
pictures?
What?
Or do we need to send you pictures? Labor, kids, 6 months or 5 months.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh, brother.
I already gave you a warning, Scubas.
And a warning you gave.
So, I gotta ask.
Why are you holding your hands like that? You getting ready to suck my cock?
It got brought up in the.
What'd you say? Now, what'd you say? Your mic broke out. I think you broke out a little bit. Repeat yourself.
Basically, you had your hands like this, and I was like, "The fuck is Cody doing? Is he like threatening to crush my cock?" Like, you know what happens if they die? I increase grip by 12%.
Better question here, Soma. Seeing as the session before when I got brought in, there was somebody that you guys were talking about, and one of your wives got brought up, and about before he left, he said something about the fetus, and I believe the proper words were stillborn.
Excuse me?
What?
I'll go back and rewatch the videos. But
What about a stillborn?
there was something about, I want to say it was your wife, or a miscarriage, or a stillborn, or something.
Oh, are you talking about if I said it'd be a shame if someone missed?
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
Joe.
Silence is so loud.
Better actually, here, I'm just gonna ask this. Scubus, are we about to watch a different type of crash out instead of a money one? It's gonna be somebody else in the next session or two?
Judging from Cody and me's silence,
Yes.
possibly.
If you missed the birth of your children, you can blame money. For that,
missing the birth
casual
itself
deflect.
is what they're worried about. They're worried about a different kind of miss.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. On the off chance that the miss he is being dodgy about is just missing the birth, you can blame money for that, for not just accepting that he fucked up instead of dancing around what he did.
It's okay. I guess we'll find out Thursday, won't we?
Won't we?
I guess.
Nah, we already agreed on it. Hey, don't back out now.
Yes,
Won't
but we never
Scubus?
agreed on how long the session would be.
Scubus, I'm gonna need you to lock in for at least a 24-hour session.
That's a crazy amount of time. Just saying.
I could
let me
stay
get,
out
like, a
that
couple of
long,
Red
but
Bulls.
like 24 hours for all of you? Damn.
Are
I
you
mean, Cody, I
you're
can
still
hook you up.
you're still live, by the way.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. I thought you like.
I won't be here this entire weekend. I already stated it. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be gone. Well, actually, Friday and Saturday I will be gone. Sunday I will be
Hence
here.
why
Well,
we-
clearly we're not doing the 24-hour Thursday. That'd be crazy.
No,
No,
yeah.
but I mean, still, I
But-
mean, we agreed on Thursday. Today was just an iffy one, but Scuba said, yeah, we could try some.
Yeah,
Perk.
Thursday I'm gonna go to the beach during like the early part of the day, and then I'm gonna be home so I can like join.
Thursday I should be fine. These pills have been kicking my ass, so I haven't been
Pills?
to work. So
Don't say pills around this guy.
He's on
they-
medication.
What do you mean don't say pills around me?
Says the one who took random fucking.
It's called
pills from a
gambling!
baggie. I feel great. All the,
I'm feeling good. I can't stop.
Also, him convulsing the next minute because he took one too many ibuprofens. One of these days you're gonna be doing that. and
time
it's
to
not gonna
lock
be a
in
joke.
DM. It's D&D time.
Bro wakes up.
Me
So,
literally dying on the floor from like random overdose. It's D&D time.
It's like the Helldiver meme.
When when the Helldiver player's mom gives them the major order to stand up and get a job.
John Helldiver.
Wait, what Helldivers meme are you talking about?
I'm talking about the. I don't know if it originated from Helldivers, but that's the most common one I've seen. It's where like, if you get back up, I'll sit on your face, and then just shoots fucking back up out of the hole.
Oh, no, that did not originate from Helldivers.
I don't know which meme it originated from, but that's
That
the most
originated.
common
That
one I've seen.
originated. That originated from a voice taken out. Okay, it originated from like a chat thing that was taken out of context and then put into One Punch Man episodes, like a One Punch Man panel from the manga, where Tatsumaki says that to Genos, and then like the next panel is just Genos getting up instantly from being in a crater,
That's crazy.
and then it like just skyrocketed.
This is what I was thinking about. A Helldiver when their mom gives them the major order to get up and get a job.
Just send that to money.
I didn't put it in D&D.
Here, this is
And I bet you
the
Money's
thing.
gonna see that and think it's targeted towards him.
That's
Anyway.
the thing, Cody.
So, how was today's session?
I thought it was
Where
good.
are
It was good.
wives?
To know where your wives.
Yes,
Ah dee da.
I'm literally dying.
She's dying to know.
I'm literally dying, and I'm dying to know.
Well,
I want you to
any
know this
questions
entire
before
time I
I
have imagined.
cut this stream and head out?
Not really. I just wanted to say, literally every single time post vessel fracture, I've just imagined myself walking around with a cane.